Gimgoon's Mordekaiser. You know, he has certainly played this quite a bit in the LPL, so that would make it very likely, you know, a mid Sion. It is possible this is Sion support, Galio mid, so there is...
Yeah, Hana picks it up, gets a little bit of XP for himself to keep up with this Elise, but otherwise, look at top lane. They know Akali's walking back to mid. Misses the pull, but it's still a 3v1. Big damage under the Gnar, not close to Mega at all. And the minion wave actually pulled off. This is actually really well done, but the stun's still going to land. They've got the damage up, but first blood comes through to Gimgoon, and out they walk.
And this is what I'm
talking numbers advantage. He comes in to fight the bottom lane, and now it's just, yeah, on the backside is J-Team not going to try to steal it. There's the spike coming through. funplus. You see J-Team wanting to play through the bottom lane. Herald summoned very quickly. They want to make sure Lilvi gets the gold here in this one. Should take at least 2 plates. A little bit of injury on that turret. Hana's going to share a little bit of it here as well, but now there could be a fight in the river, and it's not going to be anyone getting the plate gold, but there's still a fight going across. Giant knock-up, Koala's going extinct now. Takes him out, and that's going to be this Herald.
FPX. On the flip side, it's kind of a win more asset right now for J-Team, because they're going to be the team sitting in that 1-3-1 for the longer period.
Attempt the Cloud Drake right now, gonna pull in. This could be Koala sacrificing himself just to prevent the smite, and he'll at least guarantee the Drake goes over to J-Team. Stopwatch burned, and oh! The solo kill for Lil V. I'd be okay with that trade, but now the fight might continue. Galio over the top now as well. No knockups yet for Chris, but there's still the fight going in. They're gonna knock down Hana finally, but it's traded back by Fofo. Now the fight can use towards Koala, but Chris doesn't have the damage. Lil V chasing him down. He flashes, but why? There's no way out. J-Team take the fight 3-1.
Genuine 5v3 at the meaty end of that team fight.
Yeah, it certainly is. And when you're looking at, you know, the strengths of Sion and Galio is a 10 for the invade finding Hana.
Oh, that's not going to be easy. Poor Jarvan taunted back in, and Tian grabs the goal into that one. Makes the game a little bit nicer for the...
Towards a Deft or an Name style player. He's not known for his laning prowess. Sure, he'll get the shove in matchups, he should. However, his late game and his skirmish...
Just pointing out what the crowd has been doing, because I'm perceptive. That's where all my stats are in. Now the TP comes in, going for the Infernal Drake. Galio waiting the backlines, waiting for his ultimate, his chance to join the spotlight. Has 1,000 Howls over the wall, not going to get that steal. Hana jumped right back out, but the fight's going to come in anyway. Chris taking some damage, but first Koala goes down. 1 for 0 so far. Lil V trying to run away. The trade, though, it's going to be a shutdown coming across the pool of the AD carry. Lil V still running, might have the root. They're going to find the taunt onto nobody, but a stun on a Fofo. Gnar picks up 1 already. This is still a chaotic battle back and forth, and there is Ghost Mode. Gimgoon trying to chase down on Hana. He's going to flash away and stay alive, but he's going to come right back out pretty soon, and Gimgoon is surrounded. Cannot quite find Lil V. Stopwatch buys some time, but it's J-Team winning the team fight, knocking him right back in. Doinb gonna drop down as well. The kill finally.
They're going to Baron.
Are you kidding me? J-Team take the fight.
The LMS representative smash FPX in that team fight. Everything looked like it was FPX favored. You know, the fly into the backline from LWX, the shotgun in full effect.
No! He died to the Baron. He took too much damage. There's no opposing smite. They should still be fine to knock down the Baron, but it's 1 less buff on the team.
And everyone calm down, because they're still going to be able to pick it up.
And flashless Koala that isn't ultimate off Lil V, so some important cooldowns are taken away from them.
Koala
has no flash. He's in trouble.
They know they can kill him, and that's the damage coming across. They will drop the Nautilus, but will there be the re-engage? 4v5. Does J-Team take the fight, or do they just turn, tail, and run? And that's going to be the option. Get away. Don't bleed any more kills.
Yeah, and that mistake from Koala, he had no flash. He had no business being that far over there. It is going to be up to Hana to try to steal this now and prevent a third Infernal.
Doesn't find the smite. That's going to be the kill picked up yet again. So triple Infernal for funplus. Still fighting back.
Here as well. So dangerous situation for this LMS representative.
No flash for the Jarvan. They only have to watch the EQ. They find Fofo. Half HP takes the heal. Still looking for the fight though. Half HP on Baron though. They're still hitting it. Half the team is stuck in the pit as J-Team can corral them in and look for the fight. Here comes Galio over the top. Who is going to land the smite for this one as the fight goes to the front side as well? Doinb taking a lot of damage. Very, very tanky. 1,800 on the Baron, and they're not killing it. Fofo finds the kill. He's alone in the pit. If he can find his jungler, they can do it. J-Team picking up the kills. They pick up the Baron against Triple.
Yeah, I think they can.
It's like at least the inhibitor. We'll see if they can take down the game as well. 5 seconds on the Galio, another 10 on the Elise. They're going to try the right now. They hook on in. Doinb is very tanky. The turns at half HP. The Mega Gnar. He's going to try to pick up 1. They will knock down 1. But the fight continues. Fofo very low. Lil V almost dropped as well. The taunted for Galio. But the turrets are gone. Can they win the team fight?
Here comes LWX.
But here's the squad. LWX armed to the teeth, trying to take down. Does grab Koala, damage towards the next, but it will be survival. Survival for funplus Phoenix.
Yeah, they will live for at least one more fight. Rest now going to be chased out as well. More gold funneled into the Kai'Sa. However, open next.
So the Elder is up, and that's triple Infernal. If you grab the Elder for that, that is going to be insane. They're TPing in for it, and it will be a force.
5,000 gold difference, Baron buff on one member, as we're going to see this fight break out right now. Triple Infernal, of course, still a lot of stats. We'll see. Nice stun comes in for Doinb. It's going to be Lily forced backwards, has to get away, does stay alive, no knockups there, but 1,000,000 damage takes down LWX. A second kill coming across as well. funplus Phoenix in a 2 versus 5. You have to believe they can't do it, as now the kills keep coming through. J-Team just destroying everyone they possibly can. There's no Nexus turrets available. There are no champions left alive. The biggest upset of the day, you have to believe.
And it was supposed to be the easy group for them, but J-Team are going to beat them.
What an incredible result. J-Team takes down funplus Phoenix.
And around key objectives, the LPL representative forced team fights, and J-Team won every single one of them.
And I honestly can't even remember the last time I saw a team with Triple Infernal lose a game. Triple Infernal is generally an insurmountable lead. Not only did they lose, they lost with that. And this is an FPX that just did not look like they were ready to play here against J-Team.
And I do think that that is similar to the matchup that you see against Nautilus. However, what we saw yesterday when Mickey picked up the Iona was a masterclass in how to take over one of those games. And this isn't able to use that Q on the champion, but as well as the minions to be able to sustain yourself up. And you can see now he's pushing, and Xerxes here.
Fantastic positioning. The flash forward from Giga just gets first blood solo. That's how you escape the gang, because he's not going to escape it for too long, but still, you'll take those.
Yeah, certainly will. You know, the only problem here is his wave is not in a great spot. That's a full HP cannon. Unfortunately for Vizichachi, that minion does get into the wave there and into the turret. But, you know, Gimgoon now is kind of pressured to actually go back and TP.
It is going to be a 2v2 as they meet in the mid lane here. The Sonic Wave is going to connect as Humanoid flashes, but doesn't get far enough. Teleport in now from FPX as they are trying to commit. So exciting. His Lee Sin plays were absolutely outstanding. Really exciting to see, and this is exciting as well as Humanoid down towards the bottom side. The man in question is forced underneath this turret. The baby cage is beautiful. The double play back, and they're executed as Splice a gorgeous turret dive. They're not even done yet now as Crisp underneath here, and he's just getting baited around. All too easily taken down as Splice with 4 members. Very comfortable game. You mentioned Isaac, he's very comfortable on this pick, but hasn't been able to transition it to the world stage. Is now FPX setting themselves up for a dive on the top side of the map. Vizichachi knows exactly what's going on. The kickback, that Q's going to land as Doinb should be able to grab the kill, but it's Gimgoon delivered it on the Renekton.
And why is everyone burning
Flash
flash?
from the team that has an infinite scaling bottom lane AP carry and a Tristana. Just insane as we have an attack into the mid lane as well as Humanoid going to be taken down. Crisp trying to get his say as now Doinb takes a plate for himself.
And a good response play here. However, Doinb does need to be able to get out.
Yeah, will he be able to get into his realm warp? The answer's no, but flashes.
He is going to be able to generate a lot of kill threat for himself, and I think that's how he has to play the game. He's the one member on his lineup that isn't set significantly behind. He was zooming into the enemy team there. Definitely would have fallen down, I feel. You can see they really want this turret.
Well, there's the solar flare. Does get the stun there onto Xerxes, but once again, another Event Horizon's going to be working out as Tien's going to take that one. The box now comes in. The zone controls there as LWX once again presses the R button quite early, but this time it's going to work out. The shutdown, but the Event Horizon's there. The barrel is stunning right into the waiting arms of Splice. From a man that has had a bit of criticism recently.
Yeah, I certainly agree with you, and I think that on the one, hold the thought.
Possible fight going to come in here as the face check from Humanoid. Not quite enough damage for the 100% from Tien, but he is going to get that safeguard. Buster shot, but trades! Lands that Q! That was a beautiful one! And the FPX jungler's going to get it. Doinb also picks up an assist, but that was all Tien as we do get the root, but the rest of Splice are going to come in. Doinb trying to be that one-man army. The box is down, the Event Horizon in, the space trying to be controlled, but Doinb doesn't care. Now Tien finds Vizichachi as Crisp is going to get on top as well. Doinb's distracted, looking for the pirate, but takes the lantern and the void seek.
And try to stay away from that rise, because if he is not in the fight, Splice are massively ahead.
Well, Splice are going to move on to this Mountain Drake as well, flexing like you say. Their advantage is Tien's going to land a Q, but he's going to get hit by the hook. Just destroyed where he stands. The rest of Splice able to get out of there, but do they even want to as they're winning this fight? Solar Flare is decent, but Humanoid says goodbye, Leona. And Gimgoon has to run the hell out of the way. Humanoid says no as he flashes after him. The exhaust is going to come in. And now the Crocodile gets into Fog of War, but he's not going to save himself from the Death Chamber. Xerxes, cool guys don't look at explosions as he turns him into a handbag.
And once again, it is the zone control of the Splice comp reigning supreme. You can see the layering of CC, the inability to get in onto that backline, and the superior range of Tristana, just unstoppable in these fights.
Yeah, it was what looked like a clever engage there. A few ways to actually be able to find that sort of an engage.
I'm really getting confused about which box you're talking about as well as FPX trying to get in there, out of one box into the other, as now the engage has started. Crisp with a beautiful Zenith blade finds the Solar Flare as well out of nowhere as Doinb's damage finally coming to the fore. It's a decent disengaged barrel there, but starting off this Baron, they are flirting with it over and over again, trying to get themselves into the best position possible.
Crisp is spotted by that.
Spooky Ghosts, yeah, are going to come in. The Glacial Augment, and immediately Splice going to dive on it. Everyone avoids the Solar Flare, and the cage is just too much for the support on FPX's side.
And once again, really well set up. We keep mentioning it, but Kobe's utility in this game is so high, and that means that the Baron Force now is available. Teleport will have to be burned here.
Yeah. 50% health bar now onto this Baron. You can see that Splice do want to turn if they find anyone. They don't want to go
over the wall.
50-50, but it looks like they might just have to as Gimgoon already prepped the ultimate. Looking to try and get in there. We've seen this before. There was Tien early into this pit.
Oh!
Somehow the burst didn't work out, and now the dive bomb comes in. The shotgun into the backline, and there goes LWX. The fadeaway on the Void Seeker as well as Kobe. Hit by the Sonic Wave and destroyed. Ace for FPX. Chung.
Not as strong as they are going to get at this point of the game. And Tien now looking for a flank here.
That Realm Warp, it's going to be straight into the baby cage, but Humanoid all by himself and destroyed. Doinb picks up that kill comfortably as Tien not going to be afflicted by the Lee Syndrome, just leaves the Sonic Wave there. They'll take their pick on the Tristana, and now Splice. 4 versus 5. They get the hook onto Tien. Is the combo going to be enough? He has a GA and doesn't even need it as Xerxes has to go into his Zonya's Crisp right into the middle of the fight, but LWX is free hitting, able to get the damage down. Double kill already. Doinb only missing a bit of his health bar, and Gimgoon is a one-man wrecking crew. FPX dominate the fight. The hook lands, but
Here as Kabe is still dead, and it looks like they're posturing for the end.
Yeah, looks like they're thinking about it. They don't want this game to go on for too much longer. 20 seconds on Kabe, but that barrel was fantastic. The kickback! They collect Humanoid once again. His screen feels like it's permanently black and white as the first Nexus turret is going to go. 3 members of Splice are still alive. Tien is going to get taken down, but it's the Nexus, the one thing standing between FPX and a 1-1 scoreline, and they'll finish it. Redemption for the first seed from China.
And redemption for the carry players of FPX. A much better mid to late game, and they show that they are superstars, that they're not afraid of the big stage, and they take their first win of Worlds 2019.
Feels like they have finally arrived after that one. Doinb and LWX in particular showcasing, talk about throwing down the gauntlet.
What does this mean for the draft, gentlemen? Kenna will round out the GAM Esports.
Hasn't quite yet got the wave underneath the tower, but Tian is looking for a gank bot.
He is indeed. Dredgeline will connect
No
from
flash.
Dredge once
Yeah.
again. And that's going to be so easily secured. It is donated, in fact, to Tian. But there's not much you can do because of
In his
that.
1v1s, he picks these creative picks that don't always win lane, and what you'll often see is Crisp and Tian hovering him to offer that support. And we just saw it there. Crisp, in his first roam, is there to just help him out, make sure that Kiaya isn't applying too much pressure, whereas the same can't be said for the top lane.
All right, Zeros, level 5, got flash available, is going to get caught out. He's going to flash into the minion wave by some time. Here comes Levi, not going to be enough to save Zeros' life. Levi's trying to get a response back. The Crocodile's the target, but Tian's coming forward. The Q from Gimgoon keeps him alive. Cole Demeek does so much.
So well played there, and Levi just seconds too late, and now Kiaya in trouble as
What's
well.
important to remember is that for GAM, they actually had a lot of strong pushing lanes in the early game, but Tian has been the difference maker. The junglers have now met.
They have indeed. The Shock Blast won't find a target though. Levi move forward. There comes the ultimate from Kale. Kiai's in trouble, running for his life. That's a shutdown at least. Kiai manages to get out with his life for a moment or two. And Levi is traded 1 for 1. That's going to be near instantaneous or guaranteed death. All right, Levi's not going to spot out Tien here. He's going to be standing in the bush behind him. That is just a supreme display of talent in the LPL over the VC. This is their league average in summer. This game is feeling a lot closer to what we kind of expected from them in the tournament.
Exactly, and like I talked about
on the side of FPX and how much disengage there is. Kiana ultimate to knock away the engage tools, as we see a bit of an all-in from Zeros.
We do. Trade of ultimates thus far. Zeros going to look to flash the wall. Wait, manages to pull it off. Gimgoom follows suit. And that was an easy solo kill in what was Gunblade versus...
to find a place to play to as Levi.
And this is much more of what we expected from FPX. A bit of trading happening in the bot.
More than a trade, my friend. Slay uses the stopwatch to go golden. Zin now takes a lot of damage as Slay now flashes away. LWX, and when you see for the chase. Final hours on cooldown. He's chasing forward. LWX can continue to look for more. There's the ultimate from Galio, and it will get popped before he dies. It looked like Levi just showed up in the lane. He's found himself a kill onto LWX. Now the Dredge Line will not find a target onto Zing. Tumbles away. Levi cannot do... They're going to time on 8 seconds. I didn't look at the timer first. One tower already secured by FPX. Crisp and Tia now moving forward. That's an auto attack connecting on a Slay that holds him in place. Condemn will also lock him against the wall. And the supreme display of talent. 5, 1, and 2. The Duskblade of Drakthar and Warrior is doing work. We turn our attention to Doinb. Oh man! Kiaya and the rest of GAM Esports. It is technically second of entirety of Worlds. There was 1 gold lead in the planes that was higher. And it looks like Zin's in trouble. It was a good flash pretty quickly on.
What is this champion?
Going to get away. I mean, 6, 1, and 2. It doesn't matter what champion you play, you're going to look like that. Doinb's able to flash away. Divine Judgment keeps him alive a few seconds longer. He got 1 additional flash out of it, maybe. But yeah, any assassin at 6, 1, and 2 will look like that.
I mean, the Duskblade is already completed for Tian. He just straight up one-shot Zin and
Vayne on
very
astronomically low. And the thought that I've had in my head, which we'll get to in a moment.
Dangerous.
That's a dash backwards. Depth charge will connect onto 1. Tian's moving forward. Doesn't even hold on to anything else. I mean, the ultimate came down and with the help of the this early.
And what they're going to play around is just all the jungle camps. This is one of the reasons that FPX snowballs leads so effectively is that they just bleed you out of your own jungle. They don't just wait for the Baron, as we're going to see another one-shot here.
And we are indeed. Zeros stays alive longer than anybody would have expected. Zeros escapes. The taunt comes down for Slay, and finally he's taken out as LWX moves forward. Now there's a threat in the top as Slay is running for his life.
You know, I'm going to say, Azal, this is the other way in which they snowball that lead.
At least 3 times helping out Doinb. Multiple ganks, multiple initiations. But it doesn't matter. You won the lane, right? And that's what matters most. Is now Zeros will throw down the slicing maelstrom. Doinb is under threat, apparently. He's easily able to escape. And now Doinb looking for some additional support as Slay will get locked up against the wall. I'm just trying to every version there, Zale. The inhibitor's going to go down in the top lane.
Miracle steal, but Tien and Gimgoon are waiting for that possibility.
Kiaya is aware that they're in the brush. He's just going to check it out. This Baron is going down pretty quickly with the Vayne.
It is indeed. Is anyone going to go into the pit? Shock Blast comes out. Will not do anything more. Here comes Tia. Supreme display of talent. Locks up a couple. Zeros, no slicing maelstrom available. Kiaya running for his life. And now LWX and Doinb chasing him down. Levi is dead. That's the second of the fight. Baron was secured.
Levi is dead. They have a Baron buff. Why bother going back to spend your gold when you've got more than enough to just look and end this game?
Going to be pushing in 23 minutes, pushing onto the Nexus turrets. The first one will fall. Baron buff still up, and there's not much that GAM Esports can do. The last tower is standing, and funplus Phoenix are pushing it. Dredgeline won't find the target, though. The Nexus will be the focus. Do FPX look for the tower dive? Slicing Maelstrom goes in, finds a couple kills. Divine Judgment comes down, and the Nexus will fall. It's the quickest game of group so far.
FPX can be really happy about this one. We saw it in the Doinb interview coming into the day. They wanted to win this game to regroup, to rebuild that mental state and that confidence.
The only weird thing about this draft is...
Oh my god, it's Malphite!
It's Malphite! All right, we got hard dive versus hard dive. It's all about the team fights.
Okay, Malphite is incredible.
In this timing window where they have the ability to close the gap super, super fast.
Doinb, though, moving down to the bottom side, will not be spotted out. Now the Shen needs to walk away. Slay needs to get out of there. Has already taunted out. The Kai'Sa now coming in. Doinb, is he going to just force the ult? I don't even think he needs to, but he's going to go in and take the kill anyway. That's mine, says Doinb. I'll take that one.
Want to reply here. They will see Kiaya coming over this ward, but they're coming in on the loop, and Crisp won't get there in time.
Good bit of vision immediately. The ultis are now coming out. They know the Cled's on the way, but not 100% sure. There he is. And Gimgu now trying to escape. Still alive for now. Trying to buy a bit more time. He does get taken down. Kiaya going to grab one. The Nautilus may have just given him his life. Crisp now has to walk out of this
coming.
TP burned. Ulti comes in as well. Crisp slowly but surely getting cut down. Levi not going to take tower aggro. The D-mount comes in. Gragas on the way up, though. Might be able to just grab a kill. That's going to do it. The fear will not proc. The knockback is there. The remount. Kiaya will get out to safety.
Still a good play, though, for Gam. They're going to be getting so many of these minions into the turret, perhaps taking down some of these turret plates. But it is LWX who is kind of the big winner here, and they're trying to
Going in.
redive.
Bear trap on a rope. Pulls back. Bones up to the turret. Tien overstays and gets taken out.
I love that punish for
Real carries on this team, which are going to be the solo laners and the junglers.
Now
And the ADCs, too. Everyone besides the supports, really.
actually locked him out of being able to teleport into that top side. That was incredible.
But can Gam get more off this? Here comes Kiaya. There's only 2 under the tower.
On the way in, that's the charge. Doinb first in line to get knocked out, and it looks like he might just be able to get out. Flash burning down. One more under the tower. Will anyone drop from the side of Gam? Gam doing his best to outplay, but there's simply too many members. Kled gets the reset on the tower aggro. He will grab the 1-for-1 in the end. 2-for-1 in the favor of Gam.
Gam winning out huge right there. They lost the tower, and they must force that play in the top side of the map. They get the kills, only trading 1 back, and the hope is that they can knock this down, but plates still do a lot, and here comes Crisp.
Tien buying a bit more time. Knocks the reaction into the tower, but he hasn't taken aggro.
Here's Crisp. He has ulti.
Crisp wants to get something done here. Zero dashes right through.
3
They'll try
mount.
to use Tien out. 3-man saving his life. Tien, though, still this is going terribly. Gam, oh no! Slay has to run. He has to flash. The hook still lands. That is disaster. A few more seconds. Tick, tick, boom, and he is out of there.
Not a very effective timepiece there from Slay as he
Fish
is.
for these big plays, and Gam have to be careful.
Wait no more. Infernal has spawned, and I think we are pretty much guaranteed to get a fight.
Oh,
Gam not
there
gonna
we
wanna give it
go.
up.
Fishing for the pick on the support. Instantly dies. LWX grabs that one.
I was just about to say, Gam coming into this fight with 3 stopwatches, have a lot of utility power, get their first items completed too, but when FPX find a pick, it should be easy pickings for them now. Levi, well, they're going for the 45.
They still want to force the play anyway. There's a TP coming in. They're at a man disadvantage. They're trying to use the Heimer to set up. It's going to be a grenade bouncing across, only hitting 3. Zero's on the backside. The Renekton needs to get into the fight. He's moving in. LWX, all that gold. It's not going to matter. He gets shaken down. That's going to be massive now for Gam. They're turning the fight anyway. They're not concerned. They had the Shen ult. Slay is moving in. The dash forward. Crisp just now making out 60, but he misses a hook. He hooks the wall. Is he going to escape? A little bit of damage. It doesn't matter. Crisp may not die, but the rest of the team surely will. Goes in. Kiaya, the D-mount. The barrel to force it out in the end.
Crisp is still alive.
Yeah, and FPX is pushing mid lane.
Spider
Gam
knot?
is just chasing for this.
Oh.
Spider knot? Oh, man. Peter Parker, is that you?
He has no more mana. Does he have enough for 1 Q?
There's a tower there. Zeros, you can't do this.
My.
You can't do
No,
this.
he's so tilted. He's so tilted.
Snuck. So even if Gam comes over here, they will have time to respond. So now there's not really going to be any cost. Very difficult to actually find a good target here to burst down. You almost have to force out a cooldown initially.
we go.
There you go.
Never mind. Said they're going right under the tank. That is absolutely not the target they wanted. They're still going to burn everything anyway. He's going to
hurt
hurt
him.
right into the middle of the team. And now the rest of the team is running in. LWX going to have a field day. All the major cooldowns burn. The Kai'Sa can just walk right.
His health, that should be barren for FPX.
I mean, Gam without any ultimates, how do they contest this? They're
The
going down.
pass going over the wall. Kiaya, that was not the play that you wanted. Will not get enough time to remount maybe if he comes out. Pocket pistol could be enough. Won't get a chance. Shut down now from LWX. FPX should be able to shred through this Baron quite quickly. They have the Rage Blade on the Kai'Sa.
Levi is alive, but no flash, no ultimate to get into the pit. They're just going to try to walk it in. Good block from Zen.
Fantastic block. Crisp getting lower. Tien getting lower. Maybe they can stop this from happening. Now has to retreat here. The rest of the team pulling out. Zeros running away, but LWX just gets to walk through the entire team. Zen gonna get the setup. The Gragas grabs the kill. That's gonna be 2. And now Zeros has to run for the hill. Slay running into enemy territory just to try and survive. FPX absolutely dominating, but they will not get the Baron.
FPX are just happy to
See over the course of the game. Yes, there were some moments where Gam was, going toe-to-toe, finding advantages, but for now it's a massive lead. Once again, though, they're going to try to find the engage on a Crisp. He will get pulled back. GP off to the side, fishing for that big barrel. Gonna go for anything else. But now the entire team fight is split. Slay walking forward. Can they get anything else? LWX uncontested on the backside, doing so much damage.
He's coming.
Doinb on the side.
Get it. Oh! That's going to be a 3-man knockup. It's everything you want. An unstoppable force. A perfect ability for a team this dominant. So they just run right into the pit. They might even, I'm going to turn for Zen. They just set their sights on the Baron.
Yeah, straight into the Baron pit. This one should be theirs. Easy peasy. Gam, as you said, only one way to win the game, and it didn't work out here. Not finding the targets they need because FPX is not presenting them.
Plus stopwatch here. They're going full power inside of the base. You can never kill this guy. And with 5 members strong, they just run and break straight through that inhibitor.
And this much armor on Doinb, he can just turret tank forever. They're going in.
He doesn't even care who he hits. One man. A fine target there for the Unstoppable Force. Doinb focusing instead on clearing out the towers, the only source of magic damage. The only thing that he is concerned about in these fights is the Heimerdinger. No one else can hurt him.
Zero's coming back. He's on the red buff. There comes the teleport for FPX. They're not slowing down.
They're trying to start the fight. They're using the ultimates left and right. Can't they get anything done? But it looks like nothing is having an effect. The gargoyles don't play. Doinb just making sure that nobody will go down. The Kaisa, untouched, only has to use both Zhonya's to survive, but that's all it's going to take. Zero's pulled out of his own fountain and knocked into the ground. That's the double kill for FPX. It'll be the game, and it is a show of force from the LPL first seed.
Third straight win now for FPX in the group stage after faltering in their first game to J-Team. They really are ramping up, and you're starting to see what a juggernaut this team really can be.
You're seeing them punish every single little mistake to come through from a team like
Lane at this point. As you mentioned, there were actually already 2 champions that it could be, but in this case, we're pretty sure it would be the Galio going.
This Ocean Dragon, without Splice really being able to react.
Yeah, one of the nice things about Lee Sin is his ability to do dragons pretty much solo as soon as he's level 5. Then yeah, you look for the kill, but Gimgoon should just let the wave push into him.
And this is more what FPX is used to doing, leaving Gimgoon on the island.
Flash away, but the flash chase is there. The Chomp coming down. Gimgoon is down. First blood to Splice.
Big play there to do here, and it is just a second Ocean Drake, so Splice decide to keep up their lanes, and that's not too different from the first turret. In exchange for 2 Oceans, I'd say is still probably a slight advantage to Splice, but it depends on how they play from here on out.
Definitely does, especially since FPX have this team fighting comp that can work for them as the game progresses. We talked about Tian as their bridge, where here comes the fight in the bottom lane. Grand entrance used, they're trying to take down Crisp. Here comes the hero's entrance, the hourglass has already been popped. Kobe fighting down towards the bottom side, takes down Crisp, goes golden himself. Doinb is low, Tian is in the middle of it all. The jump in with the killer instinct, now LWX is called out by Xerxes and Norskeren, and the fangs will sink in. No way out for LWX, Xerxes takes the kill, and underneath the tower, Humanoid and Vizichachi take a double.
That fights get river control and get pretty much an uncontestable Inferno.
19 minutes on the clock, the Infernal goes over to Splice. They have a 5.
So they just need to kind of do the same maneuver, which is hard push one of their side lanes. You can see Humanoid doing it right now, or look for a re-engage.
Quickness comes out. You say they got him, he goes golden, but that stopwatch is not going to stop his death. Xerxes takes down Doinb. Tian is still looking for the flank here. It's
been such a good start to the day for Splice. They look clean against J-Team. They look cleaner against FPX, and they're going for more.
Tian lands the kick on Xerxes.
Or not.
I think Tian made Xerxes go for a little bit more there. He perhaps didn't want to.
Yeah.
Humanoid was pushing in the top lane, not with his team. It's a 3.
1 or 2 people back to kill the Infernal Drake, and then we'll be able to force. That's not what Splice did at all. Splice played this very smartly. They knew they could always come
out. Just in that curved bush in the river. They really need to clear that one out at the moment. Xerxes is just staying around it, now walks over it, but it wasn't spotted out. Kobe. Depth charge lands. Norskeren hooked up, trying to get away, but Tian is there. Tian, though, goes golden underneath the tower. Chris going low, tanks up a tower shot. Tian able to flash away. Kobe has a lot of damage, but not enough to get the kill today.
Where every Splice fan just holds their breath. You can see it in the inventory. They know, chat. They've got all of the control wards. It's about getting priority, but someone's caught out.
Chachi kicked out. Hero's entrance coming down, but Norskeren's on the way with the quickness. Gargoyle Stoneplate has been used.
So
Chachi
tanky.
going low. He's already almost fallen here, and doesn't matter how tanky you are, because he has been shut down. Now Splice all grouped up. Humanoid jumping onto the back line. Chris almost goes down. Doinb on the front line. He will fall first. There's another kill, but it's Humanoid who's fallen. 2 for 2 so far. Xerxes and Kobe still on the chase. Gimgoon trying to get away. Xerxes! Roar, he says! 6 in the fangs. Takes the double double kill, and Splice clean up FPX.
That's Chachi, but he has 8,000 health after he procs that Gargoyle Stone Split. So the time bought lets Humanoid full channel his teleport and wreak some havoc on the back line.
It's the perfect champion for Chachi, a guy who has some of the...
This fight puts down some feathers. They're looking to push in this mid lane tower. It's still alive, but the Baron buff is helping Splice quite a lot. Humanoid's down in the bottom lane. Doinb going in. Feather Storm used, flash away from Kobe, and Doinb is in no shape to survive. Another kill comes down.
This could be game.
Chachi eats up with the feast. Tian tries to jump in. He'll take down Kobe, but LWX is low. He's fallen, and Humanoid has yet to join the fight. Tian trying to get away. LWX and Norscaven on the chase. The knockup, the double. Splice once again win the fight.
These are long death timers and minion.
Top side, there's two.
This could be over.
It could be over. Mid lane inhib is going to fall. Top lane will follow shortly after. I feel like Splice will accept this for now.
He won't survive these charges. You can either say, okay, maybe Splice won't try to end the game here. We live to fight another day. Just hold the line. Or you find your single window to go in.
Norscaven goes in. The charm connects, and one is already down. Norscaven forces as well. The hero's entrance now from FPX. Last chance saloon. Last defense perhaps. 2 for 1 in favor of FPX so far. Zazi actually coming back out of the GA, but he will fall. Kobe forced away. Chachi forced away as well. FPX still very healthy. Chris gets rooted up with the Blade Caller, but it's not quite enough. WX now pushing forward. Doinb trying to jump onto the backline, but the Feather Storm still comes out. Kobe manages to land the root. Can he take down WX? Not quite, but WX will fall. Humanoid goes golden on the backline, looking for the re-engage. Can't quite find it. Doinb is so low. The Rupture connects, and here is the chase. Double kill for Chachi, and now Splice are focused on the base. The Nexus Tower is their target, but instead they'll go for Chris.
Splice have so many minions coming through, and it is just Gimgoon, and Chachi is just an assassin with these ruptures.
Humanoid takes the kill. Chachi landing rupture after rupture. Gimgoon steps into it, uses the oranges, goes gold, and Chachi maybe gonna fall here as Tian can chase him out.
Another one!
Able to flash away, lands the rupture. Humanoid surviving. Humanoid goes back in, trying to take down Tian, but he can't quite get the damage out. Doesn't have the perfect execution.
They want to end. Chachi can teleport back in. Push by FPX. Now they have the triple supers going in, and they're looking to walk this one in with their beefy boy Cho'Gath and take the win.
It was 1,696 days from the first time Chachi played on the stage to when he first qualified for Worlds. Here, he stepped up. He has been the main man for this game. He lands the 3-man rupture, and now the push comes in. Norscaven with the double charm. Doinb on the front line, but Kobe opening up. Tian's going to kick him away, but already that's a shot down on LWX, and you have to feel the Nexus should be the target. Splice have done it. 2-0 on the day. They locked themselves a tiebreaker at least for quarterfinals.
And they also still have a chance of winning the group outright, which when you saw this group draw and saw FPX sitting in this group, you did not think it was possible. But Splice and Week 2 Europe make it happen.
And all we asked is that it had to be more aggro through the Devour as well as the Elise E, her ability to repel up there. And that's typically what you see from this composition. This is about Doinb.
You see the power of Tahm Kench with a quick Devour. LWX is fine, and now Tian maybe even looking for the gank down towards this bottom lane.
These are the dives we talked about. They know Hana has reset. Yes, they see him on a ward, but there's not much J-Team can do. They could potentially teleport the Ornn down if they wanted to try and stop this, but look at how much denial there already is on this bot lane.
Hana is on his way, has the Predator. You can see Koala's taking just a little bit of damage. Tian's going to try and get away, but the flash comes in, the repel is up. Can Tian get out of this one? Chris flashes forward for the Devour. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Ornn is beating out Gimgoon in the 1v1. Hana locked up with his cocoon down towards the bottom side. First blood comes out, and Gimgoon with a great flash escapes in the top lane. Pretty darn easily. Not going to be spotted out by J-Team at all. And early doors, FPX have total control of this game. Leads in the bottom lane, even in mid, even in top. And with a strong early jungle here from Tian on the Elise.
Placing the control ward and leaving immediately just sucks everyone on J-Team down, because they say, we can't just let them keep diving us, surely. 3 plates already gone in 8 minutes, and here he is just pushing through. Fofo showed in mid, Tian then went into the triangle brush.
And Crisp and LWX are pushing
seen this
very
before.
well. We have Hana on his way, trying to protect the tower. We're not really going to be able to get too much more out of it. Hook, looking for it, but already Lil V's dead. I did not expect him to die that quickly. Crisp takes the kill. Koala follows. Doinb joins from the mid lane with the Realm Warp, but really J-Team can do nothing about this. The pushback with the Emperor's Divide. We'll keep Fofo alive just for the moment, but the Tahm Kench is on the chase, and Doinb is looking for it as well. Flash away from Fofo. FPX
basically take a free Rift Herald.
Doinb doing the same there, using his teleport to get to mid to make sure they could push the lane out, so they can have a quick rotation. Hana coming in here, good explosive cast. LWX able to dodge away from it, but here comes the Streamer Shuffle, and Koala's already killed LWX. Doinb's going to open up from the side. Crisp flashes away, but JT...
Yeah, this will be 10 plates just between mid and bot lane. Top lane still completely full, so probably not going to get more than that, but just really extending their lead. But
again, perhaps an unforced error. Tian's just overstepped now. The teleport's coming in, but perhaps that's a little bit too late because all 5 members of J-Team are here. Chris stepping forward, Gimgoon pumps the Dominus, the Realm coming in as well, and look at the damage from the Renekton on the back line. Here comes Doinb, LWX outside, Lil V able to dodge away. Hana is the first to fall. Doinb rattling out the spells as now Fofo's forced down towards the bottom side of the fight. He uses the Emperor's Divide, but all he does is push FPX across the wall, and now Koala's going to try and dodge away. Doinb looking for the damage, can't quite land it. The hook connects onto Chris, but then he dives in, he goes gold, and Doinb takes the kill onto Koala, and FPX come out on top.
Control word in this brush, there's no blue, he dies, but then all 5 of J-Team are there, and because Doinb, Gimgoon, and LWX have such giant packs of gold, they win.
Oh, imagine being Little V in this game.
Double Kale ban for Splice on red side. Kale Pantheon, they don't have enough left to actually deny FPX their bread and butter. Will be very interesting if we get there.
Definitely will. J-Team trying to try and stop it right now as Hana jumps in onto Tian, but Tian does still have the repel, I believe, and can go towards the blast.
Oh, he wasn't close enough.
But here comes the TP. Gimgoon's going to flash in. Straight into the middle wall, and Koala is just deleted. And here comes the Ornhorn. Rest trying to do what he can, but Doinb is on the back line now. Hana is shut down. Oh, sorry, that's Gimgoon going down, but Hana will fall as well. J-Team trying to flash out of the back of the pit, but Tian is there waiting with open arms. Rest trying to run away, dodges away from the cocoon. The Tahm Kench Abyssal Voyage is going to chase them in, and that's another kill to Tian. FPX are cleaning this one up. All 5 of J-Team fall in exchange for just 1 of funplus Phoenix.
That, while I understand what you're saying, that a team in a different situation might take a lot more damage, I think they just burn through it.
Makes sense. Here comes the Realm War behind them. Hana trying to get onto that front line, but already he is down. Doinb going in for Koala, gets stunned up with the Phantom Undertow, but now FPX will turn their attentions towards that back.
Yeah, that'll probably do it. They got rid of the J-Team Control Word, they got rid of the J-Team Smite. It is technically possible to steal it with something, but as long as Tien has his executes down, he can take it. Not to mention, they don't need everyone. We know Gimgoon and Doinb can just fight the rest of them.
Yeah, right now, that's exactly what they're doing. The ban goes down, Gimgoon's gonna kill Fofo. Just 2v5 them. FPX are too strong. J-Team, you tried your hardest, but FPX are not getting knocked out today. They will take the Baron and look at number 1 spot. Doinb's pushing in top still as the minions are on the tower. The Predators are not going to be able to find an engage, and J-Team starting to lose their base. Here comes the call of the Forge God from Rest. Last chance saloon, you have to feel. Only hits 1. They've landed onto Chris, but look at how tanky he is. Serena Shuffle comes out. Already Fofo's down, and the dive onto the backline from Gimgoon is massive. LWX is dominating. There's 3. There's 4. Give him 1 more. Gimgoon's on the chase. Hana's trying to run away from this, but he is running away from his base. He is running away from the game, and FPX are looking to close it out.
Yeah, and that is all she wrote right there. FPX have steamrolled this game from minute 1 with those tower dives. They have kicked through the door, and they are taking the Nexus.
In dominant fashion, FPX prove they are here to party. The LPL's number 1 seed will be playing in the quarterfinals.
A 21,000 gold lead by the time they kill the Nexus, less than 24 minutes into the game. It isn't the 6-0 a lot of people were expecting, but they still have a chance to get that number 1 seed. Splice is up next in the tiebreaker.
And Splice will have watched that game probably hopeful at the start, and then seen how much domination FPX had.
One down.
You got to do it. There's the Rakan for Norskaren. So Kaiser Rakan into Vayne Thresh in the bottom lane here.
Something nice about having the Vayne there.
Off of his lane opponent early just by spamming Q. So this is a potentially successful dive if they can land the cocoon.
Gimgoon trying to dodge around it. The cocoon misses by a mile. Gimgoon doesn't even have to flash away, but now he flashes and the chase is still on. Xerxes going to jump up. Chachi survives, and first blood goes to Splice.
Yeah, but by the skin of their teeth right there, Splice doing their best FPX impression and making...
Renekton FPX is doing their best to try and invade and get that advantage.
Yeah, Splice just not able to react to this one quickly at all. Xerxes will now realize that something not very good is going on for Splice, but Tian secures it. There's the hook coming in, and Xerxes already stunned up and locked down. Norscarin with the blast gun will knock them back, but Humanoid's not in the best of shapes now. LWX going low, dodging around as much as he can. The kill comes out. GPO doing a lot of work here, but Doinb can step back forward, looking for the cold. The Meek will heal him up a bunch. Humanoid is down, and now Norscarin and Kobe have to run for the hills. No flashes available, no escape really. Norscarin trying to battle dance out, will get the jump away in the end.
He can sneak around for this top lane gank though. There's a sense of security from the control ward for Gimgoon right there, and he is still he has his flash back, but he's got a lot of lane to go.
Realm Warp is there. The Cocoon's going to connect and stop it though, and now the chase is on Gungoon. Trying to Realm Warp out, but didn't have the flash. Norscarin in the mid lane, trying to get the knock up here. The hook still lands on Humanoid, and that Syndra will fall once again, gifted over to Doinb.
And notice how Crisp canceled his auto attack there. So
Lane as well, about 10 to 11 behind on average.
yeah, LWX has played this Vayne and Akaisa matchup before, so you can see their comfort right there, and they're going deep in this game.
Yes, too easy to shut down Humanoid underneath the tower. Doinb just about survives. The Unleashed Power wasn't enough.
But I believe that Gragas is currently sitting on the Rift Herald, so across map, yes, the teleport came to from Humanoid to dissuade the dive, but Ocean for
so far, so we've seen Vayne fall off because of some minor nerfs after his meta, but the late game Vayne is still incredibly potent.
Norscarin hooked up here. You can see he uses the charm straight away, trying to get in, but they jump in for the Vayne. Instead, Norscarin's able to get away. LWX taken low. The cannon barrage not going to be enough.
Oh!
Here goes Kirby. Tries to jump into the backline, goes golden straight away. One flash forward for the auto. He should fall here, chased down by FPX, but it's a 1-for-1 trade in the bottom lane. Flash away from Norscarin from the explosive cast. Xerxes stepping forward, looking for a bit more damage.
flanking.
Chachi has the flank. It's a 4v3 in favor of Splice. The Snakes are trying to bite back against the Phoenix, but the Phoenix will rise again in this fight with the TP coming in. Gingu joins the fray, gets the root onto Chachi, and now funplus Phoenix looking for the re-engage. Hook lands. Chachi eats the oranges though, and he's caved. Shut down! Scatter the weak hits too! Splice still fighting for their lives, but they will sacrifice Xerxes, and now the re-engage comes in. FPX trying to get away, dodge away from Chachi, and here comes no more damage from Splice. 3,000 gold or so, and they're looking for another tower in the top lane.
And Chachi is constantly just playing weak side as Xerxes is playing around with this dragon right
being up, but it allows Splice to get a little bit of mid lane priority, and now Humanoid, he's just going to get jumped on.
Face check straight into Doinb there, and Doinb should just be able to clean this one up. Humanoid does have flash, so does Doinb, and there's the flash forward. Too easy for Doinb. The Cocoon coming out. They're still looking for the fight. The dominance is there, but the quickness comes out. Oh, here comes Kobe jumping from the backline, and Doinb will fall. Got a lot of damage down, but wasn't able to take down another man.
That was about a quarter second away from a 1v4 with that Sojin giving
his reward, but maybe Splice want to keep fighting it. Infernal Dragon down. Splice cannot find an avenue into the fight.
I mean, it was messy, but it did work.
Yeah, and now they get the hook.
Hook onto Humanoid. Humanoid, no time to react. Another kill to FPX, and FPX might just turn their eyes straight towards the Baron.
At least he still had his flash.
Baron on the cards. We saw Splice throw at Baron
They're
against
pulling
FPX
off
the first time they played. Teleport coming in. Chachi still has his teleport in the bottom lane at the moment. 7,000 HP left on the Baron. Tian is just backing it up. The explosive cast doesn't connect. The repel was used by Xerxes. Here comes Tian. Doinb screwdriving his way into the backline. Norscarin lands the quickness. They lose their jungler. Chachi did not burn teleport. Humanoid is on his way back up.
Yeah. Chachi and Humanoid both have teleports, so it would be a 4v5, and a lot of ultimates down for FPX. If they want to stop this Baron, Splice have to go now.
3,000 HP left on it. Splice going to try and fight it, but already the Baron has fallen. You have to feel Tian gets it. Chachi now on the front line. Chrismo has fallen. Splice, you got to take the fight. You got to make your moment happen. Humanoid jumps in. Tian goes golden. Gimgoon has the flank position. Tian will pay for the Baron with his life, but FPX get 4 Barons out alive.
And FPX
very strong as well. They can just split the map and pull Splice to try and answer.
I don't think Chachi's getting out of this one.
We will see. He hasn't got the flash, the cannon barrage is coming down, but I believe you might be right there, chat. Chachi falls in a side lane, but Splice may be looking for the fight here as Kobe jumps in. Crisp goes golden. Norscarin going in with the quickness with the charm, and Crisp has fallen. The shutdown goes to Xerxes. They're trying to get Tian on the back alive, but already Doinb's taken 2, and meanwhile in the top lane, Gimgo is just pushing in to the inhibitors. Doinb gets another. Kobe can't take him out. LWX will fall in the end, but 3 kills go to Doinb in a 4v5, and FPX are looking at the Nexus.
Oh, man. It definitely falls off way less than you would expect. We've seen late game Renekton's 1v3, 1v4. If there's any type can work towards mid priority without having to worry as much about the Baron.
Of course, both these teams already. Oh no, Scaren's gonna go in. The Cocoon's landed onto Tian. There's the Chung as well. He's dead. Tian, the jungler, down. And now Splice have an opportunity, but Chachi has been caught out by Gimgoon. Gimgoon still has his flash. How's the Roma looking for the chase? Teleport coming in, and they're gonna try and join the fight. Here's the TP. I believe it's Humanoid joining his teammate. The cannon barrage comes down, and Gimgoon flashes away. The unleashed power is gonna chase him. He goes golden, but he's not gonna live for too much longer. Splice find 2 kills.
Oh, this is interesting because it's now 5v3 on the map. How quickly can Splice move over? And would FPX try a 3v3 here?
The vision line, they exhausted the priority. FPX now have control over mid lane. It gives them the Elder, which now vision control of this area.
Looking for a flank. Splice did restock their control wards, so they have 4 that they can put down that would slowly need to be cleared away.
So Chachi's trying to come across to join the team. Doinb stepping forward, lands the stun on North Scaven, who tries to jump away. There's the charm as well. But already Cersei's dead. That's 2. They get Chris, but the chase is on. LWX jumping onto Humanoid, who goes golden. Kobe pops his stopwatch as well. But you have to feel this is it. Fly, Phoenix, fly. They clean up the fight in the jungle. Splice get wiped away, and there's nothing Chachi can do. He flashes away, but funplus Phoenix will look towards winning this game.
Doinb finally got his flash off in a team fight, and he destroyed Splice. They now have a minion wave and 3 strong while preventing the Gangplank from recalling. This should be it.
This is not the LGD story. This is not the Invictus Gaming story. This is super carry Doinb taking first in groups.
funplus Phoenix rise from the ashes and lock their spot as first in Group B.
It may have looked a little bit more difficult than FPX had intended, and Splice put up a hell of a fight. Splice had such a spectacular day to fly through and force this tiebreaker, but at the end of the day, it is FPX who
has seen a lot of success
Oh
already
my God, he
at the
actually did
World
it. I can't believe
Championship. We're talking it up. Carry champion, but nobody wanted to say the words. Not exactly sure what you just said for the setup, but Rengar top, as we said, requires that early pressure, does get the level 2, Bwipo going hard, has the empowered Q, Conquer procs!
He's chasing, 110 HP! Savage! Bwipo! Solo kills! Gimgoon!
Between both teams, Nemesis was very low in that lane. He had to go back and blow TP early on. Let's see bot lane dive.
All right, teleport's coming in. That's the knockup landing onto Reckless. He decides to turn back to the tower, but this is an easy kill. Crisp is the one that gets the credit. Hylissang's low on mana. The turret aggro has been swapped. Tian goes low, survives by 80 HP. Now the tower turns to LWX. It's a trade 1-for-1, but 3 members stand. A gigantic... The blue buff seems to be another point of contention as FPX have moved their way into challenges, one from Fnatic.
Yeah, and they should be able to finish it off, unless Broxah goes for the smite fight.
All right, Broxah gets caught up, knocked up in the air, trying to defend the blue and instantly killed.
And this is a bit of a problem here, something we have seen in the past from Broxah, when he's getting put in situations where he has to decide between, do I defend on weak side, which in this case it was the weak side because his duo was back in base, they were not there to contest, or do I go and try and invade on enemy side? Like that decision you gotta basically make. He has good, decent vision, they know where enemy jungler is. He can now path bot side, so they're ready. Actually, they're all in.
They are indeed. That's a flash ball from Reckless, the final chapter as well. Great play from Chris to re-engage. Demacian Justice comes down, but Hilly picks up the final hit onto LWX. It's still an even goal game, which is going to help him out.
No I mean, you always take the level 2, level 1 all in.
Take a look at the itemization as now the engage goes down on the bottom. There's the Destiny and the gate. Teleport comes forward. Reckless is going in. He's spinning, but he's not yet winning. Gimgoon and Doinb are going to return. Nemesis is already shut down. Now Reckless running for his life. Prowling projectile. Why sometime? Bwipo comes in, sinks the fangs down, and it's Savage. Turns his attention to Gimgoon. Will be able to be an unseen predator. Hopping and skipping and jumping onto FPX. He does get shut down on the fray. LWX with the Essence Reaver gets the shutdown, gets the double, and Fnatic on for the last.
That's a big right now. So FPX have actually done a great job controlling bot side, which is what we saw from them.
Where is Chris? Flash is available for him, but he holds on to it for now.
And it's a very low cooldown now that it's a level 11 Rengar with the Black Cleaver, as well as another Caulfield's Warhammer of cooldown reduction. We have a pick in the jungle.
Yeah, we do. Nemesis just looks to run down Gimgoon. Gold Card Prime locked down, Prowling projectile on Nemesis. That was just a confident play from Fnatic.
But if you look back, Fnatic were not in a position to swap up and trade for Herald. Let's see around mid.
All right, that's the engage here from Chris. Gets multi-man charm onto Reckless as well as the support. Reckless now running for his life. Brox is in trouble, forced to get away over the wall. All of a sudden, Reckless is down. Engage in the mid lane. LWX sends the feathers flying. 2 quick kills for
the big difference there is that they're just not being able to actually execute on it, because I think that's how they should be playing, how they have to play. Chris finds the pick in mid.
He does indeed. Broxer will be able to repel by some time. Final chapter comes down. That's going to stun up, at least root just a couple. Reckless is considering stepping forward. Gold card was primed, and that will be enough to get the LWX ultimate out. He lands on the rise.
Oh, there you go.
And escapes with his life. Here comes Nami, but he gets chunked down, blown up, almost dead. Not just yet. Tian's trying to run him down. The rest of Fnatic are re-engaging. Doinb is in so much trouble. There goes the spin. The Demacian Justice from Reckless. He manages to get one.
Look at Camille in the mid lane.
Yeah, she comes. Kimgoon jumps back in. Reckless stays alive a few seconds longer. Not that long, though. And FPX get the delayed ace.
And they just...
FPX 2,500 gold up, 4 kills up, 4 towers up, 3 dragons up. And
early priority makes it so difficult to spread the map. You have to make use of this Twisted Fate ultimate and the Rengar. You know, one of the big strengths of the Garen Yuumi is that it takes so long even if you catch them. But FPX constantly finding these picks to attack Fnatic before they get to set up their pressure.
All right, a couple of ultimates committed top. It won't be enough, but it pulls Reckless far enough forward. He gets taken down. Doinb forced to flash defensively. All right, so this is going to peel away. They get the Destiny, though. That's enough. That's at least one down, but look at this. The Realm Warp comes in. That's enough to force the flash from Reckless. He continues to run for his life. Doinb will find Brox, and that's already a kill. No TP. Nobody cares. Demacian Justice comes down. 2 quick kills onto Fnatic.
And right alone, FPX, they saw that great call once again, and they just dive onto Fnatic, find 2 members, no jungler alive. This should be their Baron.
Do they run the risk of going in? Final chapter is thrown down, and FPX will be able to secure it. The Yuumi ultimate not going to do enough just yet. Bwipo decides to engage. The feathers fly. That's at least one onto Chris. Defensive flash away. UNB and Zumi's doing a lot of work. Here comes Kingoon. He's going to hop over the wall. Hextech ultimatum comes down. There's the little kitty cat jumping over to Nemesis. Nemesis needs the turret. Actually, it doesn't matter at all. The turret just gets melted. There's the engage. Crisp still finds a target. Bwipo, a flashless Rengar. He easily gets taken down. And so does the inhibitor. Do they push for the Nexus?
That's a yes. Quick shot. FPX full steam ahead. This is 5v4.
Oh, 5,000 gold lead. Kimgoon goes in. That's so much damage. Now it's being returned. Hextech ultimated by some time. Broxer gets one back, but at the cost of Reckless's life. Nexus turret number 1 falls. Nexus turret number 2 is the target. Helisang needs to try to do something with the help of Broxer and Nemesis, but they can't do enough. They can't stop FPX. They can't stop the LPL in game 1. And funplus take the lead.
Fnatic in the first game tried Rengar and Twisted Fate. They wanted to try and split up the map, force FPX to play on all 3 lanes and get caught out.
We see the final lock-in. Doinb has already run the Kayle once in the group stage, 5-1 and 3, and it looks like he'll do it again.
Actually, if they wanted the scaling to come from the top,
this is going to be problematic. Nemesis sticks in the mid lane, gets the gold card into Doinb. Okay, 3v3. Reckless, though,
he's tanking the buff.
Is stepping into LWX. Reckless is not in sync with the team. He walks all the way through Doinb. Now Broxer comes to help. Do FPX engage the flashes? There's the dash away. Tian goes for the body slam flash. That's a flash forward. Fnatic are chasing Tian. They're looking for first blood, and they find it. Reckless picks it up on the Kai'Sa. Doinb forced
super hard and take down a turret. So FPX right now, fairly slow early setup with their composition, and that normally does not favor them. They actually want to play aggressive in the early game.
All right, Helisang is going aggressive now. Tian's coming in, no flash. Helisang flashless as well. He will get shut down. The kill is donated over to LWX. Right place in the right time. Broxer kicked that Scryer's Bloom. Didn't actually spot out Crisp. And Tian there by the tri-bush. There is a control ward, and there's a potential dive being set up, but this could be a 3v3 very quick.
We have level 6 on TF. Good thing, of course, with ulti, he will spot the Gragas as well. Here, going!
All right, there's the Devour already used. 2-man knockup, but 1 inside the belly. Gold card comes down, Crisp has gone low. The thick skin does so much work. Nemesis is going low. This is completely botched from Fnatic. It's a 2v1 in favor of FPX.
And Tian right now, he reads this. He knows they will dive bot lane with the early level 6. We said it's going to be bot lane focus from Fnatic. They saw the Gragas with the ulti, but still felt confident they could go for it. It backfires. Tom Kench, good at defending against dives.
Round 2!
All right, let's find out what happens. The Sonic Wave doesn't find a target. The KT and Rain will not have enough damage just yet. LWX is pushing forward. Piercing arrow. Drops reckless down. He's got no flash. LWX gets another. That's a defensive flash from Broxah. There's a red button.
Contest. It does mean, however, he can't answer a potential dive in the bottom lane.
All right, so conceding the Dragon, as well as some pressure in the middle lane. Taking a look at Reckless.
About Twisted Fate teleporting on your bottom side with Gangplank ultimate. Well, Tom Kench, we're going to outplay. We have the Varus ultimate to set up kills. Gragas is here. They're going for an offensive play.
R&D. Chain of Corruption already comes out. Helisang actually will use Tian to taxi to the tower. But the Devour from Crisp comes in. Just another fantastic first blood being secured. A Mountain Drake in the back pocket. FPX are in absolute control this early game.
Yeah, they're in full control, and they're not even playing their signature style because they have a more defensive scaling mid lane. Let's see bot lane.
And if you're a fan of Fnatic, you should be worried because the signature style is being played and it's not yet working. LWX has survived for now. Bwipo completes the teleport. The Cannon Barrage comes out. Defensive flash from Nemesis, and Bwipo's running for his life. Hilly's making his way forward. Got no flash available to him. Broxah manages to find Doinb. How did you do that? Tian body slams over the wall. The chase isn't done yet. Bwipo's looking for Gimgoon. Gimgoon's about to make an all out. He flashes away to safety. Fnatic are somewhat split. Hilly's looking for a target. Thus for 1 versus 1. And the parlay sends Gimgoon away.
What? Oh, they're re-engaging.
Helisang has gone far too deep, but the ultimate will buy just enough time. Tongue Lash available, that will tag one. Gimgoon comes over, no, into the wall. The rest of Fnatic were maybe looking for a tower. They were not.
Back out here with early wards for Fnatic, so this could be very quick. 2 mountains for FPX, which greatly enhances their group later, 20 minutes in.
Let's see if Broxah can steal it. Not even gonna try.
Spreading and trying to pressure. If you don't have that time to buy, because FPX can just group on Baron and force so insanely fast with extra 2 damage, here we go.
Oh, does Helisang know how much he's bitten off? 4 members of FPX coming to reply.
I think he figured it out at the end.
On brand. Coin flip player at times has been known to overcommit, and now there's a gold card landing onto Gimgoon. Reckless will chase forward with the killer instinct and continue to chase.
Down.
Can't get in range. That boomerang play does so much. The re-engage. Tian and FPX snipe.
Again, Fnatic probably regret not, disengaging, not actually committing to the dive when they saw the Gragas there. But that kind of started the whole thing for FPX here. Let's see what happens around mid. TF has used his ulti.
Yes, indeed. Gold card has been primed for Nemesis. I'm waiting for the targets. This is a 5v4 for the time being. Broxah has the potential to flank, but he has been spotted out, as you mentioned, Deficio. And now Gimgoon, no flash available, but he does have the Mega Knock. Manages to find one into Hilly. Hilly will, however, find Crisp. There goes the Cal ultimate, but there's so much reply damage. That's Nemesis already down. Helisang follows shortly thereafter, and the rest of FPX, they take down the tower. Abyssal Voyage will send Tian to the back line. Yes, he's got an advantage right now over his lane opponent, but his team is down 5,000 gold, Kobe.
Big shot. You got to enjoy the small things in life. Right now, the game is looking grim. But yeah, you sidestep a nice ultimate. Twisted Fate on bottom side, now using the ultimate to join.
All right, where is Broxah? Helisang stepping forward. He's got the ultimate available. Moves into the pit. So throwing. Now with FPX, they've secured the Baron. But at what cost? Broxah is already down. There is no thanking Broxah. There is no thanking Helisang.
You are potentially setting up a flank here, and the enemy team is stuck in the Baron pit. Well, you have to do it so quickly because it dies so fast. And now, let's see if they can do something crazy here.
All right, Nemesis got the gold card primed. He's looking onto Gimgoon, who's a little tired, Mini-Nah. But the piercing arrow from LWX sends him legendary 9-0-4. This Phoenix is truly flying and on the verge of 2-0. Double kill for LWX. 10 kills this game of closing this game out and shutting down Europe's 2nd seed. Now, what defense can they muster? The Broxah Dragon's Rage kit still has power. LWX gets devoured for now, buys enough time to turn it around. Helisang gets the pulverized onto Gimgoon, and here comes Tian. Broxah running for his knife. Nemesis gets shut down. 11-0-4 for LWX. The inhibitor still stands because it's the kills that funplus want. Bwipo will get run down by Gimgoon. He runs a few seconds longer. Finally, the inhibitor falls. Now the Nexus target. The Nexus is the target. for FPX. 18 kills to 3. It has been a slaughtering of Fnatic members. And funplus Phoenix are one game away from the first World Semifinals.
Game 1, FPX control mid, use it to tower dive bot lane and win that way. Game 2, they go for more defensive draft. They want to scale in the solo laners and they just want to have a more defensive bot lane. It's Fnatic who's trying to dive them. They outplayed and their Nemesis needs more time before he really starts having a lot of impact. It's not a roaming pick by any means. It's not the Twisted Fate as we have seen the last two. So
I'm gonna go for the plants. I got excited for a second, wondering whether or not Tien and Doinb wanted to consider the tower
but
dive.
This is the dive we mentioned. If you bring multiple members, of course you can take down the Ornn here. Ulti is ready, can try and use it.
All right, what can Bwipo do? Call of the Forge Guard is available. It is called. Can he get the knockup? No, it's interrupted. He can't bounce it back. Kimgoon and Tian double team. Well, continues to impact this map. He's already done such an exceptional job. Still a level ahead. Healthy CS advantage. As now Hylissang is going to look for LWX. Very good headbutt and pulverize under the tower. LWX almost winning the fight. He had that cutlass to work with, but Hylissang played patient.
Again, to make it as hard as possible for them to actually kill you on the turret, so they decide to go somewhere else.
And the big difference in that matchup comes when you complete your Spear of Sojin. Well, bottom side engage.
All right, that's the engage plus the ignite. So stopwatch will at least get proc. So Hilly's going to be happy already.
TP.
Teleports, that's traded 1 for 1. Nautilus ultimate knocks Reckless up into the air. Now Hilly trying to escape. Nemesis lands the event horizon, but Doinb almost survives. LWX is running for his life. There's the engage from Hylissang. That's a double kill for Fnatic. It's traded 1 back as Tien gets the reply. And Broxer arrives a little
extremely offensively here right now. He's way behind enemy lines, and he just instantly gets stunned. Tien could not get in time to actually make it a 4 versus 3. We're looking mid lane.
We are indeed. Oh, Call of the Forge God manages to lock up Tien. He's got flash available to him, but he can't get out. Brox is on the board. Fnatic
got to complete his Spear of Sojin, so that's why Bwipo can try and take those again.
Fnatic, they know they have a numbers advantage. They also have members in the jungle. They get another one.
Nemesis knows the ranges here on Veigar so well.
Tien is able to escape. It cost him his flash. Fnatic are pushing on 2 lanes. Top has been saved for now. Middle is now under pressure. There's the Call of the Forge God. Event Horizon comes out, but very good flash away. Kimgoon does go down. The tower will fall. Nemesis is in trouble.
There's no Braum to block the Ornn ulti or anything. They can always start a fight, and that is how...
At base races, the inhibitor is being forced down. It is being taken in the bottom lane.
Can they find them in the base?
To the base race. All of the Forge God has come out. Teleport's being used. Event Horizon's going down. Fnatic, can you win the fight? Doinb is joining the fray. Hylissang goes deep with the ultimate. Reckless jumps in with the killer instinct. LWX is down. Brox is looking for Chris. He finds him. It's at the cost of Hylissang's life. There's another one down as Kimgoon is taken out. The Nexus turret is the next focus. Kobe that Deficio talks about and setting up for a Baron play.
Yeah, it looks like you are definitely in store for some more. Fnatic have full control of Baron. They're burning it down. Bwipo's under attack.
He is indeed. Call of the Forge God is not available to him. Event Horizon has come up. Bwipo manages to escape, and Crisp survives the primordial boost. Now the Nautilus ultimate knocks Nemesis in the air. Baron will just about get secured. Super minions are pushing in the bottom lane. That's a massive engage! Fnatic from downtown send FPX back to base. The gray screen is up for Tien and Crisp. And with Baron empowered super minions about to crest the steps of the LPL's base, Fnatic are looking to pick up their first win of the series. Nemesis is fighting LWX in the bottom. The rest of Fnatic are picking a fight in the bottom lane as well. Hylissang goes golden against Doinb. He stays alive just a few seconds longer. The Baron empowered minions are now chasing Nemesis, looking for the solo kill. Not going to find it, but the Q does. The Nexus turrets have fallen. Teleports are coming into the base. FPX are doing what they can to survive, but there's not enough available. There's not enough to fight. But look at this, Tien and Doinb, they turn around. I couldn't be more wrong. Bwipo's in trouble. The Realm Warp will allow them to continue the chase, and Brox is running for his life.
Fnatic thought they had done it, but Doinb holds on to the game for FPX. He takes...
Have been so action-packed. My eyes are going to be on Doinb. He's got no flash available to get out of the event horizon this time around, and the lanes, not necessarily the strongest.
Here we go.
And top pushing towards Fnatic. The Realm Warp sends Crisp into the backline. Call the Forge God comes out. That sends Crisp flying. Reckless is in trouble as Gungun's running him down. Now, the first one to fall is Crisp. Nemesis does get taken out. So does Reckless. All of a sudden, Fnatic's fight has floundered. Broxah tries to get something back as Tian's running for his life. He's got the Guardian Angel available.
That was such a good engage. Can he get more?
They can just now. That's a GA has been procced. And Broxah and Hylissang run for their lives.
Perfect.
Baron number 2 coming up is so big for Fnatic. Right now, they just need to get vision control over this Baron area, and you will force FPX into you.
All right, Gimgun's going to flash all the way forward. Reckless isn't there. He's starting to teleport and join the fray. He will get in behind. Call of the Forge God has already been using. Gimgun is pushed underneath the tower. Gimgun stays alive. The Primordial Burst picks up the kill. Now, where's the engage? Killer Instinct is available for Reckless. I'm waiting to see when he uses it. Hylissang is in some trouble. Gets a 3-man knockup. Reckless is chasing forward. Nautilus ultimate knocks him up into the air. He dives forward. Reckless's shield keeps him up, keeps him alive, keeps him pushing forward, gets him a double, looking for the triple. Doinb is the last man standing, and he flashes away to safety. Fnatic, give this man respect because he is scary. The Super Soaker slows him down, and it's Reckless that sends him packing for the ace.
That's gotta be it. Fnatic 4 strong in the FPX space. 1 inhibitor down, and the Nexus to follow. This series isn't over yet.
The Fnatic faithful find their first win.
Is not to all in on the first 10-15 minutes. It is actually to have a stronger late game team fight.
That's what I was looking for. If they leave up that ride.
Waiting for the Gimgun.
Here we go.
Passive
Look
to
at
wear
Gragas.
off. So look at the minimap. Tian is
That's
making
first
his way up. Bwipo, no flash available. Deficio calling the first blood already. Predator is available. Gimgun will be looking for that hook shot off the wall, and this should easily be secured. Precision Protocol makes it look easy.
Yeah, and you might wonder, you know,
Mountain Drake down to 3,000 HP. Hylissang starts charging up the skewer. Will find a tag under Crisp, but there's no follow-up. This is going to be a 4v4. Teleport's not available for the respective top laners, and Nemesis is not yet backed away. The Mountain Drake has now turned his attention for the Chain of Corruption. Beautifully comboed into the Gragas ultimate. Realm Warp comes down to Crisp stays alive until the death from below. Now Hylissang is running for his life with some help from Broxah. Turns it around, manages to escape for now. Goes swimming uncontested. Gimgun is left solo in lane. By the way, down 14 CS. We didn't look at that top.
we have the lane push. Ooh, let's see it once again.
All right, Realm Warp is going to be committed there onto Bwipo, as is the Hextech Ultimatum. The stopwatch is used to buy some time. Bwipo still got that Divine Judgment, which he manages to cast. Get off, the Gragas Ultimate comes back. Bwipo goes down. The Divine Judgment did not help enough. Now the tower will fall as well, and FPX with a decisive play and a 2,500 gold lead.
And this is because Rift Herald, they just gave it up and said, you are investing a lot of members top side. Good, we get control bot. We can then push in, they go for more.
They've got themselves another kill. Hylissang, this is a 15.5-minute inhibitor turret kill. Now
Hylissang to create picks right here. It's difficult because mid lane, Varus Tahm Kench just sit there and just push in every time they can, every time it's safe, and then you have Tahm Kench ulti available. Oh, they're fighting again.
Yeah, this isn't a fight, this is a slaughter. Deficio.
Very true.
Chain of Corruption into
One, they're actually going for the pick.
All right, Bwipo's Divine Judgment is rank 2 and may get needed. The engage starts as Gimgun jumps forward. That passive shield does so much work. Dragon's Rage kick into Sonic Wave, as well as the Hextech Ultimatum. KL Ultimate comes down, and Hilly actually will help out the kill there. And the gold, that's a good...
FPX, Gimgun not respecting the fact they lost priority mid, because Fnatic went in with all 5.
With the Liandry's Torment and the Seraph's Embrace is obliterating LWX's HP. Gragas Ultimate comes in just to buy some time. Hylissang's death from below will just about come on cooldown. Reckless goes forward to the Killer Instinct. Now Tian's the target, dashes forward. Reckless is on the board, he gets the first of the fray, but it's at the cost of Nemesis's life. He didn't use the flash. Reckless gets over the wall, and now the chase back. Crisp continues to move forward as Doinb gets himself a kill onto Bwipo. The KL Ultimate did not come down.
They chased 2.
Ended up looking for a fight without easy engage to use. Let's see what happens top now.
All right, the Petrifying Gaze, yes, that stuns up Chris, but that may not be enough. Nemesis is locked down, locked up, and just about dies. Tien takes him out, but at what cost? Death from below gets one. That's a reset. Now all of a sudden the Gragas barrel goes back. Divine Judgment buys some additional time for Whippo, but not that much. A secondary death from below, as now Hylissang is in trouble. Reckless is getting blown up where he stands. Tien down very low, and Hylissang runs for his
side, so they will stay around trying to defend.
All right, for FPX, I think they really do need to get their Camille into the side lane here. Hilly goes deep.
Oh, he really does. The Bone Skewer doesn't find his target, though. Chain of Corruption comes up and instantly cleansed away from the QSS. Reckless commits his ultimate. That's already a kill onto LWX. This time round, Whippo throws down the Divine Judgment. That's a double kill for Broxah. Now it's not done yet.
Now, luckily for FPX, they can still win team fights. They don't have to actually split push to win the game right now because the Rise is so strong. But Fnatic knows this is the way to win the game. It's not matching them in 3 different lanes.
Saying again.
All right, Bone Skewer finds Tien. Teleport is now committed.
Very aggressive TP.
Will tag on Broxah. He buys some time with the stopwatch, and Doinb comes in. That's a good escape from Broxah right now, but Whippo just gets blown up. Tien and Doinb do so much work. Nemesis is running for his life. He throws down that stopwatch to buy some time of his own. 2 quick kills for funplus Phoenix.
The Zhonya's for him is so big. Tien baits them in. That's 2 kills for FPX. They're burning down the Baron. Can Broxah steal it?
Well, we're going to have to find out. Sonic Wave to get in the pit. Hylissang's running for his life. 5,000 hit points. Triple Ocean will do some work for funplus Phoenix. The Baron is so low. Sonic Wave finds his target. Broxah, he jumps into the pit. Not going to go just yet. He's blown up. Reckless kills Kim Goon, though, and then Hylissang goes down. funplus Phoenix, they get the Baron.
They got down to 10%, so they'll all heal back up. As you can see, Fnatic need to defend again.
They do indeed. Whippo will use that Divine Judgment. Gets caught by the Gragas barrel, but he's in trouble. It's burned up. He's blown up already. Hylissang's running for his life. He's got a gigantic shield to work with.
Again, they have to return to the farm for late, boys. Staying in solo queue, and at least it doesn't get worse from here. Well, maybe it does.
Let's find out. Abyssal Voyage comes down. Whippo not yet used the Divine Judgment. Will buy some time. And instantly the rest of Fnatic bail away. Now, what was committed for that Realm Warp, as well as Abyssal. Teleport is now coming in into the Tribush. Broxah has been zoned away, has been pushed out. Fnatic have been strangled off. Earlier today, one of the Korean squads fell. It looks like a European team will fall in just a few moments, leaving 2 China, 2 EU, 2 Korea left in the tournament, but an all-Chinese semi-final unless Fnatic do something magical. They've got to defend inhibitors in 2 lanes at once. There are super minions on the steps of Fnatic's base. Death from below comes out. Doinb forced to flash, or at least moving away with the flash, and Hylissang's already dead. The inhibitor falls. There goes Broxah trying to get some damage. Kim Goon's in trouble. Buy some time with Hexic Ultimatum. That's a dead Nemesis. Dead Whippo. It's going to be a dead Fnatic. funplus Phoenix have shut down Fnatic and advance to an all-LPL semi-final. funplus will face Invictus Gaming.
The new champions of the LPL, FPX, versus the defending world champions, Quickshot.
Rumble specifically, you can always pick these scaling split pushers against Rumble that will just make his life, you know, impossible in the late game. In this case here, though, I think IG are destroying.
With the cleanse, now can it be rinsed and repeated? That's going to be the follow-up question. Crisp is moving into support. Tien and Doinb. That's a great stun into the piercing arrow. Invictus with Jackie Love are on the ball.
The Rumble on his way back to mid lane. Just force him to take longer routes so he loses more CS. He's back top though.
All right, the equalizer comes out as well as the stun. Really nicely set up, but there is a counter. The barrel comes out from Ning. Gungun gets killed. It's a 1-for-1.
They could go for a repeat dive here. Tien has ultimate here for Key. Oh, no, it's not.
No, so much trouble. Supreme Display of Talent, I think, is available there and gets thrown out. Ning manages to avoid the hit. The tower shot onto Doinb. He gets slowed down by the barrel, and the overheated W will allow him to escape with his life. Tien continues to chase. Baolan gets caught up against the wall, locked down. Blast cone over, and Baolan secures the kill.
So IG, they already saw Doinb go top one.
All-Star. There is a cost to this, though. As we get back to live, you see the turret plate that has been taken from bottom side, as well as the extra CS.
All right, we have indeed. Crisp is going to get caught out here, uses the stopwatch teleport, now starts to get channeled. Equalizer comes down. Can FPX turn this around? Bowler manages to chase forward. That's a great chain of corruption, spreading across the FPX front line. It's a 1-for-1 thus far, as both junglers have gone down. Rookie's able to flash away from the bird power of the Shies. Quinn
In place for Jackie Love. He has been left on his own in the bottom side when when Balan's gone roaming.
That's a dead Ning. And the story I was trying to tell before we get interrupted was with these 0.84. So it's even more impressive for a league that is very, very kill heavy. And we're getting a taste of that already this series.
I mean, 100%. This is what happens when you have one team with a mid laner who's constantly roaming and another mid laner who's matching it, and they just want to fight all the time. Shai's gonna die.
Yeah, he's going to die. We might need to get a second play-by-play if this action keeps up. 9 kills.
Alone. Oh, he stayed. He canceled recall.
Does he go for the fight? Dominus is not available to him. Great scatter the week from Rookie. I think that stunned Doinb and prevented the follow-up.
Very, very true. But so one thing is the bot lane matchup, obviously not being one you have to attack if you're FPX.
Oh, this is
Keep
another
trying.
fight. You're never going to get a...
You were saying
That was just too easy. To Rookie, because he greets in the brushes right there. Anyway, I was trying to say, there's
Hold
no
that
TP
thought.
on the Shy.
There's
So,
another dive in the mid lane going on to Fischio. Here
whatever.
comes Rookie over the wall. Manages to get the stun. Dunked down by Ning. Now Baolan, he's joining the fray. Ning dove way too deep. The tower takes him out. Baolan finds himself on the wrong side of a Renekton. The dredge line comes up, misses the target, continues to escape. Now LWX, he's being dove. Killed. Jackie Love with the solo. It's action everywhere.
This is LP.
LWX has not stopped the pressure top.
no, and they have Renekton kind of covering for him as well. We'll get a fight.
That's a flash forward, and Crisp is able to sidestep a lot of the damage, manages to get the dredge line. Here's the support from Doinb, as well as Gungun. The good magic, supreme display of talent allows for a triple kill for Doinb. They're not done yet unless Jackie Love can escape, and he does. But this, however, does have 2 items completed, Blade of the Rune King and that Rage Blade is opposite
Balan
Nama.
is flanking though. This could be a big one for IG.
Okay, gonna need to try use that Headflax. It's starting to cool down. IG want this fight. The Mountain Drake is going low, but Balan was spotted out and he's plucked off before the
not a
fight
big one.
can really carry on. The Shy will manage to get some flight with Valor, moves away. They're still looking for the fight. This is a 4 versus 5. Dominus is on cooldown. That's a fantastic equalizer. Doinb's unstoppable, picking up the kill onto Ning. Well, of the series, we're gonna hope for many, many more, as many of our analysts predicted a full 5 games. The Shy is now going to be under threat. Teleport is coming out in defense, but Crisp is actually the one that gets picked off this time around. FPX bit off way more.
Limited tankiness, there's not going to be a Baron rush, so that's why they're not being too risky with their
They're
check.
starting the Baron now. IG don't have any vision on it.
Wow, they're going to finish
Not
this
even
Baron.
checking.
Ning's going to get you very late. He's going to get stunned up. He can't even get inside the pit. That's a kill for Doinb. A Baron snuck away, and FPX with a gigantic positioning. A little bit of a flank as the Shy eats a harpoon to the face. And as Doinb starts to overheat, he is in some trouble. Now the fight breaks out and instantly blowing up Baolan. That's an easy kill. The equalizer is fantastic across the gate. LWX, Arcane shifts forward over the wall. That's a double, and that's going to be the inhibitor turret as well. FPX, clean, confident, and composed in this win. After that Baron play, the Baron hasn't even expired yet, and the Nexus will fall. FPX, the Summer Split champions, take game 1 over Invictus Gaming.
What a hard smashing after that first team fight through mid. They took that lead and just ran it home to the Nexus.
And we got to see in the first couple of minutes.
That top win for the Shy. It doesn't matter if you early pick Gangplank or not. He'll be confident.
So Lucian into Nautilus is what we're anticipating.
Somewhere. Gonna go for the crab while Ning waits patiently for the Nautilus gank, but Crisp is roaming up first.
Oh man, Rookie's a little low on mana. LWX and Crisp is coming up. There's the dredge line, the flash, the fist. Rocket grab not even needed. It manages to catch out Rookie. He's locked down in place. Heal is used. Flash is available to him. Rookie.
When you have a player like Doinb who's clearly extremely smart about how to play the game and snowball through mid, Let's see actually what happens here.
Yeah, and I also think important to know how FWX
Oh, that's
FPX
a flash.
are around him. LWX is in trouble. He manages to escape with his life for now. Teleport's coming down. Top lane is looking to join the fray. The Shy jumps in, but now all of a sudden Invictus, they're caught out and surrounded. Ning will get pulled backwards and shut down. Gimgoon picks up the first of this fight. Now Rookie continues to put the hammer down, stepping forward with those passive autos. Gimgoon and LWX escape with their lives.
And they get smashed here. Invictus Gaming now on the run. They dodge the hook, so I think they should be able to get...
Crisp ends up trading 1-for-1, but that is advantageous for the next time they try.
And you know what that means? Possible dragon setup here, because they've just taken all the priority out of mid. LWX gonna kite long enough, and FPX!
I love this! Fight, fight, fight! Ning gets caught up by Tian inside the river. Crisp kills Jackie Love. Bowline's the next target. It's donated to LWX.
And this is FPX winning pressure on mid lane. They get the flash out of Rookie. They push Rookie under tower.
Join.
Yeah, there's actually zero communication there, and it costs them their lives.
Exceptional killer instinct from LWX to dodge the chain of corruption at the start of the fight.
Bot though. They have a bunch of wards in the river. They actually have a strong Lucian with Blade completed.
All right, there's going to be a gank mid. No fight bottom yet. Dredgeline will tag. Remember, no flash from earlier. Remember, the punish was in. Chain of corruption comes in. Belly pop goes out. LWX is down. Ning manages to secure the kill with a great devour from Bowland. Now the tower's under threat as well.
And that is the first moment where Invictus have been on the attack. They've been reeling this entire game, but Ning waits in the brush for a very long time. They're finally rewarded with the kill, but here comes a roam from Tian. I think they should be fine, though.
Rocket Crab will tag himself a catfish. Bowland's in trouble. Sonic Wave catches onto Jackie Love. Steps forward. The body pop is going to be enough, and Jackie Love blows up Tian. The damage came out of nowhere. Doinb will dredgeline into the wall, but he gets the flash from Jackie Love, and now Bowland is being burnt down alive. Ooh. The Rocket Grab almost catches Ning, but the body slam gets him out.
I had to back away because FPX got control over mid and just forced him to go back in the Shy.
Okay, that was kind of awkward. Doinb takes some damage. Remember, blue buff and blade. That's a body slam flash barrel from Ning. Ends up missing the chain of corruption, but it may not matter. Doinb stays alive a few seconds longer. Doinb stays alive. He's still alive until now. Rookie finally cuts him down. The teleports come in. Here comes the Shy. Emo Plague is in, but IG are on the retreat. FPX, they've got themselves a kill. Now it's in return as Invictus Gaming turn their attention to Gimgoon. Piercing arrow comes down. The Rocket Grab will not go underneath the tower. Invictus finds 2.
The game, if we look at game 1 with the Quinn where he was shut down due to roams, game 2 where he's just farming on a Vladimir, he still wants more time.
If he needs it, just about to hit level 11 as well. And here comes Chris for the support.
Tom Kench, he's in range right now. Ning
Quick
is
pull
around as well.
All right, that's a protobelt forward. Could this be the death of the Shy? Let's find out. Silenced, Rocket Crab, Killer Instinct. No, the Abyssal Voyage will come in, but Bowland does not want to be here. He may not be in trouble, though, as Ning is coming to support.
Did not want to pull early. Maybe did not expect Bowland to show up so quickly. Oh, Bowland.
Well, Bowland gets caught out. Dredgeline pulled back, and the damage is going to be there, but that's a good barrel. Ning is now going to get caught by the depth charge. LWX steps forward. That's another kill to funplus Phoenix and another tower.
Someone gets hooked.
Shy. Gimgoon stepping forward. That Realm of Death is available to him, and he's thrown it down. Now the tower will be the focus. The Shy is locked out of the fight for now. We'll rejoin in just a moment. Crisp steps forward. Where's the Rocket Grab? Flash catches a minion. That's not good enough. The Shy should just about go down. Taken out by the ultimate of Blitzcrank, and LWX steps forward. Shoots out the Ecathian Rain, and are they done with
And it is important to highlight that FPX on the red side don't have the same thing where they can sit in the Baron pit and then just like hook people over the wall into the Baron pit.
Teleport coming into the north as well
So
as
risky.
the rest of
They have
funplus
to force.
moving in. Invictus coming back away. They've got themselves some TPs, but they can't get out alive. This is trouble. The static field goes down. Chris gets blown up and killed by Jackie Love. Gimgoon, he steps all the way forward. He's holding on to his flash. That's another for Invictus. They found themselves back in the game. Here comes Doinb and Tian. Gimgoon's inside the pit. He's taken out. 3 to Invictus. The Dredgeline comes back, and Doinb, he wants to save it. The super carry of FPX, but there's not enough damage. Invictus are right back in it.
What? FPX? They just had to wait a moment longer for Doinb to get there, and Chris brushes it right into the waiting arms of Invictus Gaming.
Why would they wait? They've never waited before.
This can work. Yes, okay, it was a bit of a setup with the Blitzcrank helping you right there, but they stayed as 5. They instantly turned when they saw the hook, and they won the fight. Another hook though.
Okay, Rookie will get devoured. There's the ultimate from Lawless, but here comes Ning! Welcome back! That's a kill onto Doinb. Now Gimgoon is in some trouble inside the blue buff of his own jungle. The Shy picks up a solo kill. The crowd in Madrid go kills in 25 minutes. The average game time when these two fought in the LPL was 29 minutes. The previous game ended in 28, but can FPX delay it? Invictus Gaming are on the siege. It's a 5 versus 3 for now. Doinb survives, spawns in 3 seconds. Tian gets blown up and taken down. The Shy gets another. The Nexus is now the focus. Doinb, can he save it for FPX? There's a lot of damage onto Invictus Gaming with the Shy. He's healing up with that transfusion. Dredgeline finds nobody, and LWX is hammering away. The Captain Ray's doing work. The Nexus survives, and funplus are not done yet.
They defend for... Well, they're going straight for the Drake here. Let's see, IG, 4 members here. The Shy, he's coming.
Okay, he will not be there in time to stop the Drake. Doinb, no flash available to him. Ning just gets blown up. Invictus Gaming now need to be saved. That's a great kickback from Tian. That's another kill as LWX continues to push forward. He's already used the killer instinct. Tian stepped forward to the great ward rush. Now the Shy is in trouble. Death Run will wear out in just a moment. All of a sudden over the wall, Rookie is wrecking Tian and Crisp. They are forced to run away. Sonic Wave. Lee Syndrome forward. Tian doesn't get the kill yet. Crisp continues to look. Rocket grab, rocket grab, rocket grab. It misses. Bowland to the pit. Only a couple of control wards in their inventory.
And I'm just looking at whenever the Blitzcrank can sit on the other side of a wall where there's no IG vision.
He's got flash as well. Tian's got the ability to flank. So does the Shy.
Jackalope, that fight.
Chain of corruption misses. Jackie doesn't find a target. There's the dredge line, won't find it. Rocket grab is flashed away from the engage from Ning. He catches LWX. Gimgoon's done his job. He's locked inside the Shy in the death round. And Tian, why are you on the chickens? Why are you on the Raptors? FPX are routed, are running for their lives. FPX are getting wrecked. Gimgoon almost wins the 1v1 against the Shy. He gets a gigantic shield, continues the fight. He does it. Gimgoon does his job, and he turns to his team, and he's like, team?
Yeah, he did his job and more. He jumped on the grenade and defused it.
Stand Baron now.
Okay, Trevor took me down a pathway.
But Tian has got himself the flash. He's got himself the smite. The rocket grab comes out. The static field as well. Tian concedes his life. Unable to find the kill, but now the Baron has stopped. Invictus are sending a message. Teleport's not coming in. Here comes LWX. The W's available. He's got flash. He's got killer instinct. funplus Phoenix. The Nautilus and the Kaiser, who are right there. Gimgoon's got teleport available. Gimgoon can join the fray. Death Rum is just about
2
to
versus
step
3 right now.
back up, but look at the minimap.
Here we go.
That's a pop over the blast cone. Doinb continues to step forward. LWX jumps in with a killer instinct. He's been tagged with a hemo plague, starts getting eaten by the culling. Doinb is able to stay alive in the pit. Here comes Gimgoon. He may need to use that Death Rum, and he does. LWX escapes with his life, and Baron's like, guys, what's up? He resets yet another time. Gimgoon almost and does find the solo kill, or the kill credit. Now, where's the next teleport?
Instead, and take a moment's quick shot.
New challenger appears. It is not super effective, is the Baron's statement right now. Doinb, and they've got access to those max level ultimates, and the gold is bang on even. This comes down to who gets hooked, who gets caught, or who goes down.
And I'm just looking at 2 AD carries on one side and what LWX on the other side from FPX will do. Who comes in?
All right, it does indeed. The Obliterators, they're available. Battleline is in so much trouble. There's so much damage on the back line. LWX goes in with a killer instinct. He's been able to force the hourglass from Rookie, the barrel from Ning by so much time. It's 2 for 2 thus far. Ning is now trying to do something around as Tian finds the fight. Doinb goes down. The Shy will get killed. funplus Phoenix get the ace.
They win another one, and the Shy, he cannot carry these fights because he gets ulted by the ball.
Gaining control. 15 minutes ago, funplus Phoenix had a 5,000 gold lead over IG, and we're looking like a shoe-in to go 2-0. Now they have the lead again.
They're trying to wait.
But I'm not quite that confident. Very good shout. So LWX and Doinb can pick it up.
Yeah, just 2 more seconds, and now we can kill it.
Elder has been initiated. Look at Gimgoon over the wall. He's got flash available to him. He needs to break the Banshees from Shy. That's just been popped. Doinb does the protobell. Invictus stole it! Ning jumps inside the pit. Now they've got Elder with the little buff, but there's already a dead member of IG. LWX uses the killer instinct to the back line. This could be it for FPX. They've got all the kills. That's a double for LWX. Now Gimgoon is taken down on the side. Tian manages to get one more. Rookie, the last man standing.
Doinb side, he needs to just stay alive here, and he can always TP in if anything happens in the enemy base. Rookie wants to try and finish the game here.
Baron-empowered minions are going to help so much here for Doinb. We've got a little bit of a base race. 15 seconds before Nick can respawn at Battleland. Now Rookie's in trouble. He needs to try back away, but he's going under Crisp. Flashes forward. Oh, we're going to get caught out. Power Fist into the stack field. He's locked down. GA goes up, but he manages to find the kill. It's not done yet. Doinb now will throw out the Riptide. Depth charge gets sidestepped. The base is being broken. The Nexus turret is still going to survive, and Rookie turns his attention. LWX gets the shutdown, but Rookie saves IG.
So Rookie stepped back initially and then realized every corner here where you can't see anything, you might get hooked by the Blitzcrank. Makes it so hard if you're not staying together. Ooh, a lot of damage on Doinb.
All right, Doinb is going to be in trouble. Throws down the hourglass. This is trouble indeed. Doinb dredge line is away to safety. He escapes for now. No, he is taken out. Death Rattle is thrown down. Gimgoon's trying to do what he can against the Shy. Battleland's going on to Tian in the backside, and now all of a sudden Gimgoon is blown up. That's the solo natives for FPX. Down. They're dead. They're done.
Look at the base. Look at the base.
Crisp is moving in. LWX teleported in. He's got supers. We talked about it a moment ago. Now the teleport's coming into the Nexus turret. Will the tower survive long enough? Yes, it does. The Shy is fighting LWX. The Nexus is now being focused. LWX escapes for a few seconds longer. Devour buys enough time. LWX gets caught up with the time to play. He's down. He's dead. The base is being pushed. Invictus Gaming break the Nexus of FPX in the most kills of a game at Worlds ever. Unbelievable game.
Pushing in, trying to keep him pinned, or back to the Lucian.
Oh, okay, so Gangplank top for Gimgoon is his most played domestic.
It only sucks for your GP right now. The rest of the team can still do something.
Out of the 10 players on the Rift, the third with the lowest gold are the supports, and then Gimgoon.
FPX are starting this Herald. All of IG are moving up to stop him. Jackalov no TP on his side, so he can't actually join the fight.
Teleport is coming in now on the FPX side. The Shy's not yet left the top lane. Accelerated Shock Blast comes out. The dredge line will find a target onto Ning. Ning won't even get a chance just yet. He doesn't even get to throw the ultimate. That's first blood picked up for funplus Phoenix. LWX lets the feathers fly, jumps up in the air. The supreme display of talent locks up enough time for Battleland to go down. Now the Shy is trying to run him up. He's using the relentless pursuit. Gets caught up, throws down the exhaust. Gets a route down to Rookie. Now here comes Jackie Love. Crisp gets caught by the Essence Flux. That's a 4 for 3 in favor of IG.
Yeah, and they actually had... Then they would do so at very, very high costs here. Walking into the river, there's so much territory for FPX to actually get those off with.
Sion's going very low. True Shot Barrage is available to him. Chris gets the death sentence. Damage comes out. Supreme Display of Talent is thrown down, and Gimgoon is running for his life. The Shy will flash over the feathers. He can't find Gimgoon. The Dragon was picked up by FPX, but now what can Doinb and the rest of the team do? Doinb's locked inside the pit, and he's locked down, and he's shut down. The accelerated Shock Blast goes out to one.
Get both of these early Dragons play out this mid game, despite having... Oh!
Well, Ning's almost going to find Chris. That's flash for flash. The barrel comes up, but is caught out by the stopwatch. Rather, Death Sentence connects as well. Rather, the dredge line. Now the Pulverize comes down, and FPX, they had the numbers advantage.
They have to rush through.
Okay, Predator was used. Doinb's looking up. There goes that depth charge. The flash comes out. That's a fantastic Kiana ultimate. Battleland's going to be the first to fall here. No, it's actually wrong. 1, 2, 3. Invictus just get dumpstered around the river.
How can you keep doing this? Capitalizing on this. Again, they draft these big AoE ultimates. Invictus Gaming come walking.
Outer still stands for IG.
And it's such an odd setup, especially for Baolan, who wants to go in as Alistar. What happens around mid?
Crisp is in trouble, eats so much damage from the culling, flashes away to safety at just the last second. Baolan now looking for the initiation. He's found himself an engage into Doinb. Now the engage turns around. That's already a kill. That's a dead Ning. Now that's a great dredge line. Doinb re-engages. Crisp is still waiting. He's a Lantern bot. He can save somebody if he needs to. LWX lets the feathers fly. Won't find the root, but it may not matter. It's a double kill for the Kiana. Doinb gets himself another. Now Jackie Love's in trouble. Needs to parlay to the base and get it into...
Tian again managed to get so much CC and damage down that sets up this fight for his team.
FPX are consistently showing they are a better team than IG. Even if IG may have better individual players. 3 games in a row. Northern quadrant of the map.
Oh, here
Jackie Love will escape, but the E and the Flash gets caught up there by the Nautilus ultimate. The first tower has fallen. Look at Tian. Tian can come in from behind. He has assassinated Jackie Love. And Baolan is now escaping with his life. He's flashed to safety, but it's the Shy that goes down. It's a double kill for LWX.
Baron buff, and they lay waste to Invictus Gaming.
15-second death timers for Rookie and the Shy, and are starting to think that funplus might
do anything different. IG do not have a stronger teamfight comp. That's what they had in the last game to actually win in the late game. Now they're just losing.
Well, Baolan's going to get caught by the Dredge Lion, and the Shy takes so much damage! Tian with the supreme display of superior talent. The LPL Summer Champions are knocking on the nexus of the defending world champions and looking to eliminate them from semi-finals. FPX now onto the Nexus turrets. They've got themselves a favorable 5 versus 2. Rookie sidesteps the Dredge Line, uses the exhaust, but he's only being caught out. Goes hammer form, and he's killed by Tian again. 8-1-7, involved in 15 out of 19 kills. funplus Phoenix are looking for more kills before they finish the Nexus, and they will find another. Invictus trying to turn around. The Nexus stays alive a few seconds longer. How have they done it? The Nexus will finally fall. 2-1 funplus.
I'm giving a golf clap now to Fischio because game after game we have seen Invictus Gaming prioritize lane matchup.
Yep. Disastrous for IG.
Wow. Invictus move forward. Okay, Rookie will be the first one to step on the ward. It's now been cleared out. I didn't see if IG had noticed anyone from FPX. Crisp waiting in wings. This is a 4 versus 3.
Yeah, very important sweeper there. Ning actually still gets caught.
All right, gets rooted up. Tian now comes over. That's a body slam. Defensive flash already. The Olaf that wanted to get ahead concedes first blood. funplus Phoenix. Do they flash? Yes, they do. Tian continues to chase. Now there's some defense here from Rookie. 200 hit points to burn through on the Shy, but nobody else supports.
Okay, so they actually did not have confirmation of seeing the Varus on the bottom half of the map, but that is just playing right into it. Oh, here we go. Okay.
He has no flash, and we got the first assist
solo
there.
kill, my friend.
And he's one level above right now, can deny the camp here. 2 members actually coming over the wall.
All right, Rookie's going to land just inside the camp. The Krugs now will be challenged. And as you mentioned, Kobe, it's not a lost early game, but it is disadvantaged for now. Rookie and Ning trying to regain the advantage. The Winds of War have pulled this minion wave. Shy on the verge of unlocking that ultimate. I don't quite know what his experience level is. And now Gimpun's the target. No flash available to him, but Rookie's got his.
See what happens around the dive here. Tian is here to defend.
All right, Rookie's going forward. Teleport starts to get channeled. Gimgun is blown up underneath the tower. LWX now joins the fray. Ning is the next target. He manages to pick up the kill. LWX picks up the blue buff as well.
Lane, especially to continue scaling up like the Fischio was talking about.
And I love the fact that Rookie, he moved towards the rivers. Even if any shenanigans were afoot, he's got that hero's entrance to jump in support. And
you wave clear and you have your ultimate to answer. See if you can actually get in range for a top, though, because the range is not quick enough now.
All right, Barrel comes out. Judgment is divine for now, and it simply will not matter. A flawless tower dive from funplus Phoenix.
Yeah,
everyone's coming. Everyone's coming.
It's a party in the top lane. Ning, however, is now under some trouble. Ragnarok and Ragnarol flash forward onto LWX. The hero's entrance is going to bring Rookie into the fray. Invictus Gaming get the second fight. Now they turn their attention to the Shy. The Shy goes down because he had no ultimate available. Invictus Gaming are running for their lives, and I do not believe it that FPX have turned it around. The body slam onto Ning puts the damage down, and Rookie gets the Winds of War. That was a 3-man knocker from Baolan. Ning's trying to solo Tian, but he doesn't have enough time, and Rookie will get interrupted. He loses the teleport as well.
And IG, they're just so slow right here. They're setting up.
And look what this is going to do for the rest of the game. They transition this into the Rift Herald. Now actually Crisp getting chased out of the river.
Oh, the Undertow tagged him. That's going to allow the knockup from Baolan. The kill will be secured by the Shy. So a small gift to the Shy, but not necessary. So those socks are very valuable. Right. Repeat the gank. No flash for LWX. Barrel roll comes in. So much damage onto Ning's Olaf. Now Baolan comes in. The support from Rookie. Invictus Gaming say if you don't get it right the first time, do it again. But it's donated. Tian reads the watch perfectly, and escapes with his life, picks up a kill onto Baolan. Now Rookie's running away as Doinb and Chris were able to respond.
Baited and outsmarted right there. Now Rookie is the one on the run.
He is the Justice Punch. He's going to get the Dreadnought connected. Now the Shy is looking for something onto Tian. Divine Judgment was used and it's not available for him. Rookie is going to get cut down inside the river. The Shy picks up a kill between towers. Tian gets that kill secured. 12 kills.
Really brings to the dive. Even though they know Tian is here, Ning has full confidence. The ult goes full offense.
See if they actually close this one out. They are in a very good spot right now. Group 5-man mid as well. IG have a lot of tools to engage.
Oh my word, they've managed to catch out Baolan. He's in so much trouble. The Divine Judgment is used just to save the support. That's a flash forward into the Riptide for Doinb, and the piercing arrow won't find the target, and the big barrel doesn't either. Now funplus Phoenix have committed a lot to this play. The tower stands for a moment longer in the mid lane, and Invictus are looking for a potential re-engage. They get themselves a dredge line onto Ning. He's running forward to the Ragnarok. There's a Hero's Enter just comes down. Gimbu's already out. Now Rookie's looking to chase forward. Protovelt's out. Winds of War not going to tag Tian. Invictus have not given up, and they've got
champions. So the fact they actually get 2 kills here and maybe a turn, it's so huge.
Teleport is available on Doinb. 5 seconds left on his respawn. I think they're setting up a possible play here from FPX. Look at that ward in mid. He can teleport on it.
TP's up for Shy as well. Baolan's already down. They turn the attention to Chris. That's a 2-man taunt. LWX gets caught out. Ning gets the undertow. The dredge line won't find a target, and that's one more for Jackie Love. Ning gets a second before Jackie Love gets taken out. The Shy has joined the fray. He didn't use the TP. He's walked his way up. That was Doinb chasing down Ning, and this will be another kill back. 9 to 15, and the Drake is available for FPX.
Yeah, they win the fight here, can get second Mountain Drake as well. That's so huge if they want to go for early Baron to try and force IG into more fights before we reach the late game. But Jackie Love did get that 1 kill on his side. 2.5 items on the Kaiser. That's what we're really looking at in this composition as well.
Tracking those summoner spells is so important versus this team. We can see
at 21 minutes. Now Baolan is in a potential flank position. Hero's Entrance is available for Rookie. That's at least a hop and a dash and a skip away to safety. Chain of Corruption comes out. Ragnarok goes in. That's a multi-man knockout. Invictus Gaming. They've lost themselves Ning, but they need to get the kills. That's 1 done. They turn their attention to 3. Number 4's going to fall as well. Invictus are right back into it.
Yep, they're going to finish off Gimgoon, and the Baron will be theirs as well. Quick shot.
Take this one. He's on ulting in from the front line. They dash straight to him, knock him up as well. Massive Galio ulti coming down, and he's not really able to deal damage yet. It's not until he gets out of the belly from Tam Kench that he can shoot back, but he's already low. Another fight.
And on the cusp of being eliminated, we asked IG, what's your move? And they made it matter. IG aren't done yet. They get knocked away by the barrel. That was fantastic from Tian. He split them up. The Shy's untouched though, and so is Baolan. Now they're moving forward. Jackie Love's getting all the heals. Divine Judgment is about to come off cooldown. The Shy can continue chasing. Jackie Love's killer instincts up. He can dive forward. Give it a few more seconds and he just might do it. Chain of Corruption saves them for now. Jackie Love, do it, do it, do it. There it goes! Divine Judgment from the defending world champions, and they want a game 5.
What changed from the previous games of Fischio? It's draft. They draft more for 5v5. They smash the 5v5. Gangplank ultimate from Gimgoon does go back down. Can he get a miracle barrel steal?
No. Smite on the other side.
Big barrels.
Barrel is going to get popped. Baolan's going to try to siege move forward. Oh, this is so close. Baolan is just going to zone them away. Secured by Jackie Love in this game. The inhibitor turret's not yet falling, but they're waiting for the minions to push forward, and we'll need to see if FPX can, drop the ball in the defense. Chain of Corruption comes out, but it's an Olaf. He doesn't care. Void Seeker goes out. Killer Instinct is available to Jackie Love if he wants to. Divine Judgment has joined the fray, but it's one to Baolan. That's not the right target. The Shy has gone down, but there is just enough damage to follow it up as the tower's been taken out. Now Rookie gets taken down, and FPX win the fight.
Definitely a big mistake here, and another punt. It will be above your mini-map.
No one has time for that in a big team fight, though.
Erupts. Great observer work again to highlight that moment as the wave was being pressured. Cannon Barrage comes out. Actually, Baolan is in trouble. He gets caught by the dredge line. Now the Shy stepping forward. Divine Judgment is up. Invictus Gaming might be throwing away this advantage that they have accrued. Rookie's still got the ultimate available to him. Ning is now coming in on the flank of the dredge line. Just misses. Now FPX They didn't get much vision around Baron. If you look at the minimap, waves are pushing heavily in favor of Invictus Gaming, and now the Shy, he's starting to chase forward. The barrels come down though. Jackie Love and the Shy getting blown up. The Baron Judgment's available. How did you do this? Or Invictus Gaming tilted. They've lost their carries, they've lost their damage, and they may have just lost the series. Oh, Doinb running for his...
I think they got baited by seeing that recall go off, and Doinb then just teleports back. They kill him with no... Oh, this is an attempted Baron seal from
He's gonna try. He won't be able to flash inside the pit. They've stopped. They've got enough damage to kill him. 5-man stack. Inhibitors to recall. He's gonna be a little late to the play. Gimgoon's got Cannon Barrage and TP. He's in the mid lane. And he's moving forward now. Rookie has got the ability. Baolan's coming in from behind. The quickness is available and combine it with the Hero's Entrance. That's a Baolan comes out. Hero's Entrance comes out. Jackie Love gets the Divine Judgment. Invictus Gaming want to win this fight. Now the tower has fallen. They've turned this around. Jackie Love has got a lot of damage to work with, but not that much HP. Rookie goes golden for a while or two, but funplus, they're losing the members. 1, 2, 3. It's kills back and forth. It's dirty. The Devour from Crisp.
FPX won the fight.
FPX have won the fight. They've got Baron and Power minions. They might just win the game.
They're gonna keep going for it. Crisp actually charges ahead. The inhibitor will go down. It is Shy versus FPX.
Fight here. IG can try and do the same, reach the backline and kill him. But again, GP ulti.
IG had everything available.
Moving inside of the base. Dredgeline won't find the target. Doinb's got his ultimate available, and they start chipping away at the inhibitor tower. Chain of Corruption starts to spread. Divine Judgment is not used. The Shy and Flash available too. Hero's Entrance comes down. Jackie Love is at 50% HP and he's starting to run for his life. Doinb is being melted by the Capian Rain. Now Baolan is going to be the target of LWX. Rookie cannot move forward. Jackie Love is running for his life. Another lost fight. The Abyssal Void from Crisp is going to thwart the escape. Jackie Love doesn't have the front line. FPX has the team fight win, and they might have just won the game.
FPX are so good at starting these fights, they keep catching out the carries.
It's LWX with the Varus ultimate. He snaps his fingers, and half the LPL teams left at Worlds disappear.
funplus Phoenix are the Summer Split champions. They stared down the barrel of the defending world champions, the #1 seed from the LPL, winning the all-LPL matchup 3-1. funplus Phoenix eliminate IG and advance to the World Championship Finals. To go. We are looking for that solo lane pick in the top.
Okay!
Now, this pike could go mid, could go top.
Being set up. Also, as you can see on the minimap, Doinb has started to move.
All right, Tien has pulled the wave. He's got himself the red buff. There's the overload. Teleport starting to come in. This is a 3 versus 1. Wonder's got mana. He's got flash, but it's a reply already. There's the root down. Wonder gives up first blood to FPX. Caps gets a stun under the tower. Doinb still doesn't go down. Now Caps is in trouble. funplus Phoenix are looking for the double. Caps is trying to swim to safety. Teleport begins to channel in the top lane. Wonder to blue buff. All right, Caps takes a little bit of damage, and Doinb the first one to move. Now Wonder flash the Sonic Wave into Resonating Strike. He's trying to escape. He's going down. Jankos arrives. It's too little. It's too late. And the top difference from pressure is
that way so far this game, but they're reading the change in tempo, the way the wind is blowing. When it comes to the aggression, they'll take the Drake at Crisp.
Oh, Death Sentence comes down, as does the Boomerang Blade. Missing Arrow did its job. He held on to the hail of arrows. Dredgeline will catch out Mickey. Blast Cone sends Doinb away. Now all of a sudden, how did Tien go down? I didn't even see it happen. G2 on the ball.
FPX just...
1, 2, 3 members, if I count correctly, in the top lane for FPX. G2 Esports are pushing forward. Tien is still snuck in the bush. He's got the Dragon's Rage available. If Perks continues to step forward, and he does, he's caught by the Dragon's Rage. The kick throws him under the tower, and LWX picks up the kill. It's not done yet. Tien goes for the cocoon from Jankos. May have just saved Mickey's life.
Getting the kill and also chasing down the rest of G2 members, thus not letting them get the play on the map. Here we go, they're all headed mid.
Very cheeky play from Caps. Waits for the mini wave to go down, but he's already caught out. Flashes away to safety. The Riptide from Doinb. You don't need to see him when you've got AoE. Now Mickey continues to chase forward. Realm Warp from Wonder. Dredgeline to safety, but you can't get away from the Rise Q. Jankos goes up and goes down. Perks has rejoined the fray. If FPX decide to push, So Herald secured. It's still a 1,000 gold game, Kobe, and the second dragon picked up by FPX.
I like this move from G2 because they're trying to get the Rift Herald on top side in exchange for the dragon and get some value out of the extra teleport. But Wonder now stuck under the tower, 1v4.
All right, let's see what he can do. Rune Prison into Overload, gets caught up by the death sentence, and that was just flawless from FPX. They pick up an easy kill.
They can come through. So all they have to do is give that Sivir speed boost to the Nautilus Thresh and look for those 2 hooks onto G2. Now G2 has a harder deal, but they found a pick of their own.
Yeah, they absolutely have. That will be secured by Perks. Mickey arrives just in the nick of time. Now this will give
the bone skewers there just to show Doinb that Caps is around. Is they have an insane pick come. If they're ever shrouded in darkness, they get those picks and they subvert team fights. Here we go.
Yeah, they absolutely do. Realm Warp's coming out, but it interrupted. That's already a kill onto Wonder. LWX threw down the ultimate. 6 kills to 3.
There's a ward to scout it out.
All right, so FPX have got some sort of a numbers advantage. G2 sniff it out. Look, volatile spiraling. I think that just spotted up 2 members of G2. Crisp is now making his way forward. Teleport coming in from Wonder on the tower. The Bone Skewer catches Crisp. That's a death from below as G2 will even the goal. But what can they take?
They can start up the Drake here and stop the snowballing. G2 are so smart at sussing out these combat puzzles that often games of League of Legends in this meta turn into. The moment they got an inkling of there being members on the floor. Here we go.
I'm a fan of the piggyback ganks this game, and that's the 3rd dragon secured by FPX. Double Clouds
going for a face check, and you already mentioned G2 have multiple ways to make them untargetable, like the Repel and like the Tahm Kench Devour.
Now there is one thing that is always a huge benefit on the side of FPX, outside of just Doinb setting up a fantastic play. The Proto Belt into the hook, and Mickey gets chunked out. While that's going on, Kim almost picks up a solo kill in the bottom lane. FPX stepping forward. Zona takes some damage from that volatile spiraling, and with the Banshee's Veil, Wonder feels more confident to step up. A 30-minute Infernal could be very valuable. Dredgeline is dodged away from as the Drake is secure, but now G2 are split. That's at least some CC to interrupt. The chain of corruption will start to spread, and it's Mickey that gets tagged. He's locked down, he's knocked up, he's dead! LWX is on a rampage. The Sivir is terrifying. There goes the teleport, the triple, the king! Tian, you beauty! Gets the double kill for FPX.
The flash to gap close, but Doinb might die here.
He might just indeed. 2 more teleports thrown down. Realm Warp's coming out, and then managed to escape. Wonder and Caps run for their lives. 3 members of G2 Esports are down. Death from below is available for Caps. Can he snipe Doinb? He does! He gets the kill. 10 kills to 5. Now it's a 2v4 inside the pits.
The G2 solo laners, all that's left for them to try and defend the Baron. Quick shot.
There's a death from below available to Caps. He manages to get the skewer. Wonder takes so much damage from the barrels, goes straight in, but the ulti does nothing. Baron's been enlisted to help G2, and finally Wonder goes down. Gimgoon is low on HP. 8 seconds left before Perk survives, but it's FPX that get the Baron.
They will claim their prize.
Participation is extremely high. It's what we wanted to see from FPX. Push out a lane, roam to a side lane. The difference is it was Gimgoon's gangplank with the cannon barrage that was the recipient of this game. And he sets LWX for another kill. 386 CS on that Sivir. With the Baron buff empowered, the inhibitor turret's going low. But Wonder is rattling across the damage onto FPX, but he's caught out. The dredge line into the flay. Wonder's looking for the round wall, and he won't escape. 6-0-3. LWX is dominating. G2 did so much damage.
There you go, Papa Smithy. I submit Exhibit A.
And yet, we can see the blown by Sivir. They want to catch Jankos.
They absolutely do. Jankos flashes over the wall. Now look at the mini-map. The rest of FPX were setting up for a potential Elder Drake. Perks gets caught by the Nautilus ultimate, and while the cannon minion is still there, G2 Esports concede the Elder. They're going for the inhib, but the Dredgeline tags down Wonder. He's in trouble. Doinb goes golden. Another death sentence comes out. Devour from Mickey buys enough time. Caps, death from below. Kills down Doinb. This is a 5v4, but the HP is low. Crisp gets tagged. Caps goes down. It's another one, but look at the damage from Wonder. He's looking for LWX. Gimgoon turns around with a parlay. LWX gets the boomerang, gets the ricochet. The round warp comes out, and G2 escape.
Oh, G2 remain on the attack. By remaining on the attack, on the offensive.
And even if FPX close this game, there will still be lingering doubts. Not often the case when you win game 1 of a World Final.
Mickey looks like he's going to get caught out by Gimgoon once again. 4-0-8 on that gangplank. Throws down another stopwatch, and while Caps is arriving to see him go down, that is another kill. Another? No, that's correction to the top lane. Perkz manages to make his way up. So Baron will be conceded here as Wonder concedes the flash to run away. Gimgoon is chasing. He's got himself the Eye Edge, the Essence Reaver. The Baron is exposed as well.
FPX have used the teleport from Doinb. They're going to try and get 2 inhibitors here. G2 recall.
All right, inhib number 1 hasn't fallen just yet, but it will in a moment. There it does. Both of them fall down. Caps manages to find the Bone Skewer, and G2 are looking for an initiation. By the way, Gimgoon did for Sivir. 500 equals victory. Now, I should be even more confident than that right now with a minute on Baron. Relborg comes out, and Wonder's going to get caught up in the death sentence. It's another kill. It's another pick. It's another moment where FPX are shining. 60-second death timer, Kobe, with super minions in multiple lanes and Baron to defend.
That's probably going to be game number 1. Quickshot FPX with the 5v4 advantage will march on the Nexus turrets.
Chain of Corruption is available, and Yankos gets caught out. The Devourer's buying some time. There goes Caps forward. Crisp manages to stay alive. That was a fantastic flash. The Chain of Corruption is starting to sprint. Yankos buys some time with the Hourglass, and Doinb goes low. LWX gets another. TN finds a second. The Nexus tower falls as well. FPX are looking for one last kill. Not going to find it just yet, and the Nexus gets focused. The Nexus gets killed after the ace, and FPX strike first in the finals.
The game is determined by being able to open up roams for your parts. Usually people are used to one variable, the jungler roaming around, but both of these teams try and introduce
2v2 early is going to get them an Inferno, it looks like. Chris face checks gets the bad news. Tiana, don't be a late here.
Well, they are going to be a little bit. 800 HP on the Infernal. Caps will just avoid that overload. That's a flash forward into the taunt. Dragon secured by G2, but the first fight is on the board. First blood again to FPX. Now Tian is going so low. Yankos repels up, comes down, gets killed. It's a jungler for jungler trade, and now Perkz is blown up. 3 for 1, but the Dragon goes to G2.
I believe Perkz is lingering on the top side.
Oh, G2 will get themselves a Cloud Drake, and the taunt finds 2! FPX step forward. The wind wall of the Gragas barrel does so much to work. Oh! The tower. Mickey goes down. Tian's not done yet. He gestures all the way forward. FPX are looking for the
money. Let's see if there's a counterattack. As you can see on the mini-map, Mickey and Perkz move up to try and take down the Rift Herald before the charge gets off, but the damage has been done.
It absolutely is. No Gragas ulti available. LWX will flash away from Mickey's flash. It's traded 1 for 1. Here comes Perkz. Here comes Caps. Doinb's the target. Gets caught up on the final breath, but the hero's entrance does so much to save him. FPX cannot be stopped, cannot be contained, cannot be controlled, and they've got a 4,000 gold lead.
Very, very new to this big of a stage. On the world stage, all of them showing up now under pressure, and that is very heartening to see.
All right, there's the engage, the kickback. Mickey finds some damage on Doinb, but he's instantly thrown to the wolves. The charge from Gimgoon brings some damage backwards, but goes gold, and LWX stays alive. Wind will buy some time, but simply not enough. Perkz goes forward. The final breath does nothing, and it's Crisp that gets another. 2 quick kills to FPX.
And look what they can do with that quick shot. They get free
so quickly to open a fight, and there are more re-engage options available for FPX. We're mercifully before 20 minutes. There's no Baron punish.
They were not invited to the Baron party. Now Mickey can get a multi-man knockup, which Perkz can follow up on, but they're too late. They're too slow. And FPX, they get the Baron. They realm warp forward, and now Perkz is the target. He gets a small knockup, forced to flash defensively while that's going on. Wait, just to catch you up, FPX have smashed this early game. LWX and Doinb, recipient of so many kills and assists, and obviously with the Baron are now doing some work. Crisp gets caught out by the ultimate. Tian puts so much damage on the Yankos and is turning around. Crisp throws down the stopwatch, we're right back into the heat of it. Here come FPX over the wall. Hero's entrance into the river, and G2, they cannot find anything yet. They're chasing on Crisp. They've got themselves finally one more kill, but the teleport comes up from Gimgoon. He doesn't have the charge available. All of a sudden, Mickey's down. 2, 3. LWX can find the triple. Tian gets another. G2 are aced at 22 minutes.
And FPX.
And of course, that replay brought to you by Axe Gaming. What's your move? What's your move, Tian? Setting up LWX. It ends up being a trade of 1 for 1. Yankos is escapes a few seconds longer with Bear Trap on a rope. Will not pull him backwards. Now Caps, he steps forward, trying to get Skarl to run for the hills. Rocket jumps once again. Not gonna find him just yet. I think that Realm Warp was interrupted. I think the Cocoon did it. Now Perkz is looking for a last breath target. Jankos escapes for now, and Perkz gets blown up where he stands. Caps will not be able to kill Gimgoon. He goes golden. The stopwatch saves him this time. Now Caps is in trouble. He gets chased down, run down. Not yet killed by LWX, but it will only be a few seconds longer. Jankos repels up, drops down. Crisp continues to chase him. Goes golden. The stopwatch buys again. So much time. But here comes Doinb. He gets the kill. LWX cannot find Caps, but Gimgoon may be able to. Blast Cone is available, and so will the rocket jump. Oh, Caps! He runs into Tian, and he will finally get taken down. 17 kills to 3. It's not done yet, Kobe, because Mickey's chasing Crisp.
Action still going here. Quick shot. Root lands for Rise.
Yeah, screw it. Here comes Wonder. Pick another fight. Why the hell not? Flash over the wall. Killer instinct to kill Wonder. Now, Perkz has rejoined the fight. He's going to get taken down by Doinb. He gets the knockup. He can't even breathe one last time. Nor can I. At a 13,000 gold deficit, FPX are pushing the base.
They're pushing the limits of your large lungs over there. The yakety sax music reverberating around the Accor Hotel Arena. This should be the close for FPX.
FPX are one win away from a world championship title. They turn their attention to one last kill. The Nexus goes down, and FPX are 2-0 up.
And a mid-lane Galio for Doinb. Meanwhile, G2 have to lay it down. What's going to be the final carry?
And it is the with all the control that FPX have been able to accrue. Now, we haven't seen too much of that top lane, but I do want to track it. Wonder is continuing to farm up, as you somewhat expect in the early game. Gimgoon has hit level 6, so if any of those bot lane plays come down, Cannonball G2 are not looking likely of being the first.
Just as the turret plates fall.
Look at Doinb. He's going to get caught out there by the dredge line of Mickey, so that's an initiation or a tower dive that is somewhat thwarted. Just over a minute away from breaking the record for the Lotus first blood. True Shot Barrage comes out. LWX gets tagged. The death sentence pulls back Mickey. He escapes with his life for now. First blood to the first blood king from Europe. But what more can they get? Wonder continues to chase. Remember, the Realm Warp is on cooldown. Mystic Shark will not fight for Gimgoon. And Gimgoon is coming from base. There is a lot of damage from that Dark Matter coming down. Infernal
burn it
down to 2,000 HP. Here comes Tian. We're into a smite fight. It's secured by Jankos, but Doinb gets the kill. Now all of a sudden Tian's running for his life. The Realm Warp from Wonder might deliver Mickey to safety, and they get out. They trade one. Only kill accrued is with Jankos. And Perkz now finds himself in a challenge up top, while Jankos is able to get helped out, and Caps finds a kill onto Crisp. Perkz has got flash available to him. Teleports traded. The barrel comes down. Hero's entrance lands on the Gimgoon. Wonder finishes the teleport, but that's going to be a taunt. It's flashed away from. Wonder stays alive, keeps alive, gets away. Tian's now the target, gets tagged and slowed, and Red Buff does its work. It's a trade of 1-for-1, but teleports were committed, and G2 are now on the
play rather than setting up an offensive look.
You can see Caps right now stepping forward, throws out the spooky ghost. The Dark Matter comes down as well, but he held onto the primordial boost. Jankos has locked down Doinb inside the Cataclysm. He now is the target. That's a body block from Wonder. Steps in front of the Justice Punch, but the death sentence is amazing. Mickey is caught. Crisp, that was fresh and clean. But G2 aren't done yet. They're putting pressure onto the tower. The Event Horizon blocks down some, but they kick back under the tower. Tian gets blown up, but he secures a kill into Wonder. It's not done yet as Gimgoon is now stepping forward. Cannon Barrage will come up and available in just a moment. The Super Soaker is thrown out by Caps, but there's no feature there by Perkz. True Shot Barrage is on cooldown, but the Dragon is secured. 5 members of FPX are in the pit. Teleport is coming down. Baron is available for the taking, and it will be secured by Tian and FPX. But but at what cost? The Winds of War come out, and as the feathers fly, they're pulled backwards. That lands a route onto Mickey. Hero's entrance is the escape route for Doinb. Able to push all the way to top inner, get a lot of damage down, and while G2 are responding, it'll open up the ability in the mid lane for FPX to push.
That timing window we talked about, quick shot, is almost up. FPX trying to collapse here now. G2, will they get him?
All right, now look at the minimap. At what
Missed.
cost? Doinb gets the kill onto Caps, and the teleports now come in. This could be it for G2. LWX goes forward. He won't find the kill into Jankos, but there is a potential reply.
Oh!
Time doesn't do anything. Perks stays alive. It's a fight on multiple fronts. Now Perks is in trouble. He's got no flash. He's got low mana, and he can't find anything. Tian takes him down. funplus Phoenix, accelerating ahead. Nearly 5,000 gold.
Observers once again show the true genius of the FPX plan.
Sentenced to death. Wonder, Crisp, Flash, Q's, and FPX, they want to lift the cup.
Behind enemy lines, the pitch there were obscene. Tian kicking the Veigar to his death. Meant no delays. They're going to break the base on this Baron.
Inhibitors going to fall. Mickey and Caps, they have respawned. G2 is...
As you were kind of talking about there, Kobe, they don't really have a massive damage dealer when Zaya's been zoned pretty frequently. Here we go.
All right, there's the engage. Event Horizon and Cataclysm. Perks escapes over the wall, but Mickey's the sacrificial lamb. Doinb goes down. It's Perks to get the kill. Now Gimgu's going low. True Shot Rush flies across, but G2...
Minions in the top side. You got to pick your battles. You got to get the most you can and just living, just hanging on in this best of 5.
Yeah, funplus haven't even hesitated. They're already on the objective.
G2 have only one controller. They have to use the Ezreal ult to check here. Baron at half health.
All right, True Shot Barrage goes out. Death Sentence lands onto Jankos. He caught out by the box and the play. He goes in with the Cataclysm and hops right back out. The Baron is the target and it will be secured. It's LWX that does so, but it's at the cost of Crisp life. Hero's entrance comes in and Doinb is chasing forward. That's already a kill onto Jankos. This could be it. Now Wonder's in trouble as Caps goes golden under the hourglass. He needs to do so much more. Will throw down the Event Horizon, but it doesn't matter. 2 members of G2 are left to fend off 4 from funplus Phoenix.
FPX are headed straight for that Nexus, and it's only Wonder and Perks left standing.
funplus Phoenix are looking to silence the haters and stun the world with their own style of League of Legends. They are pushing onto the Nexus. The favorites of G2 in Paris did not stand a chance, and funplus, they've taken down the Nexus. They turn their attention to Wonder. Tian goes down. Perks kills Gimgu. The Nexus is being focused. It's going down. And funplus Phoenix are your world champions. That was one of the closest finishes I have seen, but the series was one-sided. The LPL are back-to-back world champions, and today